Don't be afraid to make mistakes. It's all part of the learning process.
All right. Hello, everyone. Well, first and foremost, hello to the people of the future. If you're watching the VOD just because you want to revisit the quest, or for, I don't know, if you want to check something about the quest, please check the comments. I'll pin the timestamp. All right? Because we will be going through the quest today, the new Archon quest. However, what's the name actually? However, I kind of want to try D here first, and I'll wait a little bit so that I can give people some time to join. The Carrybird quest, yes. Yeah, but we'll be waiting a little bit before we actually get started with that, so if you're here just for that, please check that out. Um, in the meantime, yeah, I'm back. It's been a little while. I was sick for a little while, so I was not able to stream as usual, and I really missed it, so I'm back now. And that's gonna be everybody else's problems. I'm here to wreak havoc on the internet again. So we got a message from the pre-chat from a lovely gay cat. I don't know if you're here yet, but thank you for dropping by anyway. Okay, I'm just going to give people a little bit. Nocturnal Winter, hi! Hi, thank you for joining. How are you doing? No, you didn't miss anything at all. I just started, literally. How are you doing? You're just going hunting with Tignati while we give people some time to join. See, this is why Tignari is a 6-star, okay? I don't care what people say. You can just kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Not literally. Those are arrows, but still, what? That did nothing. I was just complimenting you, and you went ahead and messed up. Okay, so plans for today. We're going to be doing the new Archon quest, the Carrybird Archon quest, which I'm super excited for, really excited, because new Abyss lore, yes please. Hello? It has been neglected like hell. We need to know what they're up to. We need to know more about Canria, and we got Kai on the scene right now. So maybe we are going to be learning something about his true heritage. Is he the prince? Is it not? Is he part of the Eclipse dynasty? We'll figure it out. Probably, maybe, I hope. I use him everywhere for exploration. Yes, it's great. And his heroes, I mean, it really depends. If you're an IAR, you're probably not going to have a lot of chests laying around. I know I don't. But also, if there's no animals around and there's a chest, the arrows will target the chest. So if you're using like the compass or something and you aren't too sure what it is, you can just use the arrows. It's great. I love it. It's amazing. Is a great example of a great standard character. And from what I hear, we got a pretty bad example of a great standard character right here. And I'm actually scared. I'm scared because look at Diria. I haven't tried her yet, by the way. I literally just turned my Genshin on today. I launched it today. I had pre-installed the update, but today I got a freaking heart attack when I tried to turn it on because the Geo Sigil just froze on my screen and it would not load further. I could not get into the game. It took me 40 minutes to actually get into the game. So I actually have had Genshin loaded and ready to go for like 3 hours now in the back and I haven't even been on my PC. I just didn't want to turn it off in case it just died on me again. But look at her. She's gorgeous. She's so beautiful. How can you make her bad? Like, please. Please, Hoyoverse. I wanted her to be my main DPS on my Claymore's only account. Apparently she isn't even the main DPS properly. She's just a tank that does not do her job very well because Zhongli is another tank and Zhongli basically is immortal. She is not. In Sumeru City, yeah. I also found one beneath the stairs in Sumeru City with Ignite. Is great. But looking forward to your theories from the quest. Oh my god, is it that good? Is it that good? I'm so excited for that. I'm scared. I'm scared because every time I do one of these quests, I end up with more questions than I started with. But that's great. That's like my bread and butter. Okay, I need material to work with. But yeah, Dihya, I'm scared for her. And they checked Bennett in there. You know a character may not be great when they need Bennett in their trial to help sell them. Okay, so her stats aren't terrible. Level 80, okay. The weapon could be interesting for the Claymore's only account though. That's a crit rate Claymore. I don't think we have that many Claymores. We might actually hold out for Eula. Millilith, really? Oh yeah, she does play off HP a little bit, doesn't she? 888. Okay, let's see what you got. We might hold out for Eula, and I don't know what Eula's signature weapon is, actually. Oh boy, oh boy. Oh, did you see that? Did you see that second hit? Please. 7k, 7k. With a vape. She's vaping. She's vaping and she's doing 7k. Okay, oh, okay, so she's taking damage over time. That's her passive or skill? I don't know. The active character, even if they take damage, I think it all goes towards Dihya. But I'm not loving those numbers. No. Yeah, I can see why people are complaining for sure. And her mechanics are a little bit messed up from what I hear. I think you can't really jump in her burst, or it just cancels it out. And I don't think that was meant to be. Like, how? How is that a good idea? Like, ever? Wait, let me... Where did the electro come from? I did not mean to press that, but okay. Let's try maybe melt. No, Kaya, don't kill it. Okay, so I read somewhere that you can make her skill faster, like her burst, by pressing F. That's interesting. So she actually attacks with F instead of just a mouse click. I don't know. Should we do that again? I pulled for her just to put Dihya in my teapot. Actually surprised by her banner sales. They are quite good. Really? Oh my. I mean, I'd love to have her in my teapot because I love Dihya as a character. She's again, look at her. She's perfect. This is I know that the Sumeru designs have raised a lot of controversy. Some people don't really like what they did because of the inspirations, real world inspirations that went into it. But aesthetics, if you put all of that aside, aesthetics only, just consider what she looks like. This is probably one of my favorite designs in the entire game. She's great. And the whole, oh, I just want your smile line, that's so sweet. I love her. I love her as a character, which is why I'm pissed off. Because honestly, usually I don't pull characters just because they are useful. I only pull characters that are both useful and I like them. But if she's only a character that I like without being useful as a 5-star, I think I'm going to hold onto my Primos, especially because on this account, I am waiting for my baby Shenhe. She's great and she actually is very useful. I have Ayaka, so yeah, she's going to be a great investment. And there's also Kazuha that dodged me on the last banner. So yeah, I want Kazuha as well. So pulling her on my main account is a big no-no. I really wish I could pull for her on my other account. But again, probably not the best idea. Okay, let me just check the difference. Slow? Faster? Yeah, this one is faster for sure. I mean, her damage isn't even that terrible. It's kinda... It's not competitive, you know? That 800, that's... Good luck on pulling Kazuha, thank you! Hopefully he will not dodge me this time around. Okay, so we saw Dihya. There's not that much to see, but... yeah, I think I'll hold out on that. I'm just going to pull Shenhe on this patch, and then hopefully Yuli gets a rerun pretty soon, especially because Mika is going to be on these banners. So, the second phase, I think. And Mika is probably going to be a great support for Eula. Even canon-wise, like, if you're talking about the lore, it still makes a lot of sense. Which I really like that, when they mix the lore with the actual gameplay. So that's nice. Well, she did give me 20 Primos, so she isn't useless. But I do hope they buff her. She could get the Zhongli treatment. Zhongli had the same problem. He also was a tank. I'm sorry, my words are not coming out today. And he got buffed, so hopefully. But yeah, I think oh my god! You scared me. You scared me. No. Where are you? Oh, I see there. I see you.
Odd, reveal thyself.
Die. Just die. You gave me a jump scare. Pulling for Ayaka myself, as I don't ever yet. Good luck! I hope you get her. Ayaka is a great character. Ayaka isn't the most fun to play, in my humble opinion. That's why I mostly use her for domains and everything. But she's both really pretty, which is also something that helps her, I'd say. And she's also a really, really powerful DPS. Where is she? Where did my Ayaka team? What happened in here? Hello? This is the hybrid team that I use for domains sometimes because you just spam buttons and everything dies. Okay, yeah, I think I'm going to go ahead and do the quest now. My voice is dying. Why? Why? I'm not sick anymore. Can you not? Okay, destined encounter. I like the sound of that. Is this about Kaya and Dainsleif? Please tell me it's about Kaya and Dainsleif. I mean, I know they'll meet. Actually, that's something that I thought was a little bit weird. They basically told us a lot during the special program. They were like, yeah, they're going to meet. We are going to learn about this secret and that secret. And I'm like, why are you being so forthcoming about this? Shouldn't you maybe, I don't know, keep the suspense going? I don't know if it's because they knew they were going to mess up with Dihya and were scared that people would just refuse to play because of that. So they were like, oh, no. We don't got a good playable character, but we got good lore, so you should go play. I mean, I guess it depends on what you play for. Even if all the characters sucked, gameplay-wise, I'd still play, because again, my main priority is the lore, but... Oh, by the way, is the volume okay? Let me just crank this up a little bit. I have my earbuds in, but the audio is super duper low, so I have no real idea of how loud the dialogue is.
Huh? Wait, you're that blonde traveler who's on a journey to all corners of Tibet, right?
Oh, that should have an E right there. There they go, messing up the travelers. Okay, so I'll be quiet during the actual quests. I will not be talking over the characters, don't worry about that. And I'll just be providing commentary in the meantime, like when there's a break, when we need to move around and stuff.
Who's asking? Do you need something from us?
You bet I do. I was worried I wouldn't be able to find you. I have a letter for you, you see. It's from another Outlander. He was a crafty fellow, let me tell you. Took advantage of a loophole in our mailing system by opting for guaranteed delivery, then filling in the most obscure mailing address I've ever seen.
They're a little bit low? Wait, give me a second. I'll see if I can bump it up on OBS, because I can, since I'm talking to the character, I can't really do that right now. Thank you! I just don't want to talk a lot over it, because, I mean, for the people watching, it's not that enjoyable if someone is constantly talking, I think. Especially if someone is referring back to the quest. So I'll keep quiet.
Well, we aren't always on the road, so yeah, it's pretty tough to get mail to us unless we happen to go to the post office on a whim.
Is it a little bit better? I can crank it up a little bit further on OBS. Otherwise, I can just go to the settings in-game after we are done with this particular part of the dialogue.
What address did that person give you anyway?
Wait, give me a second. Is my screen cropped? My screen is cropped, isn't it? Oh my god. Nope, there we go with the scuff. Why? Why is my screen cropped? What is going on? Go back to the original. Let me just resize this real quick. Oh, I have another window beneath this one. Perfect. Okay, that's great. Thank you. Let me just go full screen. Like, you're going to see my UID, but I don't really care. Why are you not allowing me to just rescale it? Okay, I think that's it. I think you can see everything now. I don't know why that was like that. Because that cropping was supposedly applied to the other window, so I don't know.
He just wrote, next to a small, white-haired talking fairy.
Oh, she's a fairy now.
What? So the address is Paimon?
And she just rolls with it.
Exactly, right? And if I'd failed to deliver the letter, I'd have been bound by regulation to compensate him. Really, he got me good. I count myself very lucky that I ran into you here.
Great, well, let me see this letter. I'm really curious who could have sent it. Maybe Dainsleif.
Of course, here it is. All yours.
Come on, Paimon wants to have a look too.
It's been a while. How have you been? Your trusty buddy Kaya. Oh, it's Kaya. Okay. I've heard that the two of you are traveling in Sumeru, and I happen to be in Port Ormuz on official business. Lately, I've been stopping by Diafar, maybe? Tavern for a drink or two every afternoon. Not just you, don't lie. If luck's on my side and this letter successfully reaches you, come to me then and we can catch up on old times. We'll see it as a fated encounter. Your trusty buddy, Kaya.
Kaya,
Suspicious.
So he's here in Sumeru. Now that Paimon thinks about it, Crafty does describe him pretty well.
Yeah, to put it generously. Yeah, I can say I'm hugely surprised. This is definitely Kaya's style. Yeah.
From what he wrote in the letter, it looks like he didn't think there was much chance of it reaching us.
That's on brand, alright.
Or maybe he's just being sneaky. Do you think he's making this sound like a miracle of fate so that we'd have to go meet up with him?
Very scheming indeed. Well, no harm done. It'd be nice to catch up with him.
Yeah, you're right. It's always nice to see old friends.
What's up with Mondstadt characters all showing
The
up
letter
in
says that
Sumeru
he
now?
hangs out at Jafar Tavern every afternoon. Perhaps we should drop in on him then, huh?
Okay. I'm still lost. I still don't know my way around Sumeru. Oh wait, no, we need to wait. Oh, my Primos! I forgot about that. Oh, that's always so nice. It's like the best part of the updates. 16, 4 p.m. Let's go. That's so slow. Could you maybe speed that up? Especially when you have to wait like 2 days.
Kaya should be at Jafar Tavern right now. Let's go see him.
I know it doesn't take that long. I think it's the fact that there's a tick 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 noise that just, I don't know, gets on my nerves and makes it seem like it's a whole lot longer. There he is. Okay, let me go. Really? Oh my god, that's so cool.
I'll have something I haven't tried yet, boss.
That's not my legal name, mind you. But no, usually I change it before stream, but I completely forgot about it, so I just rolled with J. Because, you know, that's not my legal name. But if I were to change my name, which I actually don't like my legal name, it would be J. So I usually just use that pretty much everywhere. I did not use that for my channel for... I had my reasons, but still. It's weird, I know.
Sorry, sir. I'm afraid you've already tried every type of liquor we serve.
Oh?
Oh, goddamn.
Well then,
Who's an
just the
alcoholic?
bill, please. That's just as well, I suppose. I do have other matters to attend to.
He isn't even buzzed. He just tried everything and just totally okay, like A-okay. I mean, I guess it makes sense. He's from Mondstadt.
Kaya, you're really here. Paimon half thought you were playing some sort of prank on us.
Hey, Paimon, traveler. Looks like the gods smile upon me after all. And come now, I wouldn't joke about wanting to see my good friends.
If you say so. Oh god, that's so aggressive, so cold. We have missed you too. That's a little bit nicer.
Wait a
Let's go with
second.
that.
You must be here on official business, right? What do you think you're doing spending every afternoon drinking at
I'd actually pay to see that, though.
Not at all. The acting Grand Master positively terrifies me. Why would I ever do anything that might displease her?
Uh-huh, very believable. I can hear the eye roll in this written piece of text. You, terrified, I don't buy it.
The truth is, I'm in Sumeru to learn about the alcohol industry here. So despite how it might look, I'm actually at Jafar Tavern for strictly business purposes.
Mm-hmm.
Sumeru spices are famous the world over, and it's long been rumored that this fine establishment was where a certain very popular spiced cocktail was invented. That's why the Knights sent me, their foremost expert in alcoholic beverages, to come and see if it is as good as the rumors say.
Sure, I totally believe you.
And how did that go?
So far, so good. I'm already in talks with some spice merchants in Port Ormos about some potential collaboration.
Oh, is this tying into the event? Though the event is limited time only, but we do have an event with spices coming up again. Making a return.
That does sound like a great business opportunity. Guess Don Winery and Master D-Luke are gonna make a tidy sum from this one too, huh?
Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves. Whether this lucrative opportunity gets passed along to Don Winery or not depends on how nice I'm feeling.
Oh, it's so smooth. I love Kaya.
Using your job to settle personal grievances isn't very knightly, Captain!
I'm guessing you've been to Sumeru before.
Oh? What makes you say that?
You came to Sumeru all on your own, so you must be quite familiar with the place. I mean, you also kind of travel alone with just Paimon.
Very sharp of you. I wouldn't say I'm familiar, though. I just came here on the sly once, when I was very young.
Before you were dropped off in Mondstadt? Oh, he's reminiscing.
And? Do continue.
Yes, please.
Do I have to? When I said we could talk about the old times, digging up my past wasn't exactly what I had in mind.
This puts me in mind of our first ever conversation when it was like, oh, you are an outlander, but don't worry, I will not pry. Don't worry about it, you don't have to go into great detail.
Well, all right, since you're so interested. Like I said, I was very young then. Don Winery had only just taken me in.
They are adorable. They are actual siblings, I swear to God. They may not be related by blood, but the whole I cannot stand you, but I would die for you. It's just so cute. It just tickles my heart the right way. That's pretty much the relationship I have with my siblings as well, so...
I overheard my adoptive father talk about sending a team of merchants to Sumeru during a business meeting.
Okay, so after you reach Mondstadt. Well, that's established, because timelines in Genshin are just one hell of a headache.
I'm sure you'll agree that everyone's curious about their roots on some level. And my roots? They're in Conria, which is said to have been located deep underground, somewhere near Sumeru.
Hold on. Okay, that's juicy. That's juicy right there. Okay, now, wait. I always thought it would have been somewhere beneath Mondstadt. For multiple reasons, really. But why? So why did Gold send their creatures directly into Mondstadt? I know they went all over Tivat, right, sure. But Durin, which was like her one big creation, went straight into Mondstadt. And there's the weird portal thingy, the statue that people are theorizing might be a portal to Celestia. Part of me just started seeing Mondstadt as like the patty in a big hamburger, like Celestia up top. And then you got Mondstadt, and then you got Canria. Even though Celestia seems like it is moving. It might be above Fontaine right now. We'll see. Hi, Brian. Thank you for joining. How are you doing? Yeah, I'm trying to be quiet. I'm providing commentary in between the dialogue, but I'm trying to be quiet so that people who want to go over the quest again can do so in some relative peace.
And so I stowed myself away amidst the cargo and silently joined the merchant delegation on their trip to Sumeru.
You pulled a twoser, basically.
It wasn't long before the merchant delegation received news that I'd gone missing. Their leader promptly found me, and before I knew it, my adoptive father was dragging me back home by the ear.
Oh, I also would have liked to see
It was
that.
a short-lived adventure. Sorry I don't have a more thrilling story for you.
Speaking of Canria, how much do you know about it? I don't think he has ever just straight up told us that he's from Conria as well.
Honestly, not much. The only reason I knew that Conria was near Sumeru is because I happened to read that in a book when I was young.
There he goes, there he goes. Oh my god. I was not expecting that. It's just eavesdropping. And I'm really excited to just see them interact with the traveler and stuff. Because Dainsleif, last time we met, it was about Jean Devad, and we basically parted, and it was like, oh yeah, next time we meet, we are going to be on opposing sides. We are going to be adversaries. We're not going to be friends anymore. So this is going to be spicy. I'm interested.
My life had less and less to do with Conria as I grew up, and so I started caring less as well.
Somehow I do not believe that.
I used to believe that I had inherited some sort of duty from my father. But then I began to wonder. Maybe my father left me in the peaceful land of Mondstadt for no other reason than simply to give me a happier life.
So he never told you?
A happy life sounds good to me, of course, even if it means being cut off from certain things.
What certain things? Come on, your family?
This is obviously all speculation. Simply put, I'm afraid that I'm not particularly in the know on this topic. These days, my surname, Alberich, is probably the only link to Conria that I have left.
So you did not change that, huh?
One death afternoon, please, boss.
Oh, there you go. Her face.
Tell me, what do you know about the significance of that name, Alberich?
Uh-oh.
Ah, you've decided to join us. I was wondering how long you planned on listening in. I believe I've seen you before in Mondstadt. Dainsleif, if I'm not mistaken.
Not even the traveler noticed, and he's got his back turned to where Dainsleif was, and I think, and he still knows.
So you remember me. Then we are already acquainted, Kaya Alberich, descendant of the Abyss Order's founder.
Oh, wait. Gold?
Huh?
Gold?
What?
I mean, the Abyss Twin is like the prince or princess, which means there's someone above them, and I always assumed that would be Gold.
I take
Okay,
it that
wait.
you weren't aware of this until now, Kaya. Or you wouldn't have been so forthcoming with your surname.
Let me just get my little notebook out, please.
Oh my. That's quite a lot of baggage for a surname, isn't it? Though I must say, it does confirm an old suspicion of mine. I suppose that was why my father left me in Mondstadt after all.
So he got his name from his dad. Does that mean it was his dad?
I'm surprised that you take me at my word without the faintest hint of skepticism.
Okay, true. That's
Well,
also a good
perhaps
argument.
what you told me just happens to answer some questions I carry in my memories. And in any case, I recognize your eyes.
The Primogen.
You're a pure-blood Conrian, aren't you?
What does that mean? Is he like... Is it the result of incest?
Very
Sweet
clever.
Sweet Home Alabama,
Forgive me
but it's
for being
actually Sweet Home
direct.
Conria.
But I sincerely hope this new knowledge doesn't change anything. If you've already let go of your ties to the past, then keep it that way.
Kaya, you're not involved with the Abyss Order in any way, are you?
Hey, hold on now. This conversation has taken a rather sudden turn for the deadly serious. And I'm afraid that as someone from Mondstadt, I'm not accustomed to this sort of atmosphere. So what if I know my ancestry? Do I strike you as the type who would be bound by that kind of thing?
Yeah.
Relax. I'll be just as delighted to hunt down the Abyss Order tomorrow as I have always been.
I guess, yeah, you should probably doubt him.
Either way, looks like we're out of time. I've got a spice merchant to meet in a minute, so I'll leave the three of you to carry on the conversation without me.
Well, alright then. You go do your thing, Kaya.
Does he just leave now?
See
Is
you
that all
around.
we're going to see from him?
And Dainsleif, no need to listen in from the sidelines next time we meet. Let me buy you a drink.
No. No. Don't go away. You just got
You
here.
don't really trust him, do you, Dane? You're both from Conria, but you get on like oil and water.
Speaking of oil and water, why don't you you just behaving like nothing happened last time around? Do you not remember the terms in which we parted?
The fact is, I still do not know him well. It would be meaningless for me to jump to conclusions. But can a person truly be unaffected by their ancestry? This remains to be seen.
So you said that the Alberic founded the Abyss Order? I thought my ceiling was the founder. No, he's a prince.
Well, I suspect that they call your brother their prince, precisely because there is a succession of sorts.
Yup.
Oh, so if he was the founder, he'd be the king, right?
Okay, so that's one thing that I had gotten right all along. But to be fair, Paimon did point us to that right at the beginning. So what does Paimon know? So what do you plan to do here in Sumeru?
I mean to investigate the Loom of Fate. Do you remember that name?
I do. Isn't that in the characters page?
Yeah,
For
the
the
Abyss
Traveler?
Order's evil plan. We learned about that back in Mondstadt.
Don't they mention it in there as well? You've got a new
Not
lead?
new. Not exactly. My memories suffer from erosion. But while I was recovering my health recently, I suddenly remembered something.
Erosion this,
Your
erosion
brother.
that.
He mentioned the Loom of Fate back when we traveled together.
I also need to... I want to know what exactly erosion is. Is it slushy ordered? I mean, I think it's normal for you to forget stuff over time, even in our very much short lifespan, we still do it. It just, I don't know, it's just so prominent among immortals over here that it's like slush, it's kind of putting an end to their life. Like, this is your deadline. All the way back then. So that was already a thing several centuries ago. Oh, damn. you're
Apparently
right.
so. I was also quite surprised when these memories tallied up. I recall that we were traveling to Sumeru when the matter was brought up.
So, you're going to the place that he mentioned back then.
Correct. At that time, they must have been introduced in one way or another to this concept. If I recall correctly, we were somewhere in Avidya Forest then.
Well, what are we waiting for? Let's go! Maybe we'll discover some secret that's lain hidden for hundreds of years!
No. Now is not the time.
Are you concerned with the Abyss Order? Are we waiting for the perfect moment? What is the perfect
No,
moment?
it's just... I'm still waiting for my drink.
Well, I was not expecting that. I was not expecting that. After Dane finishes his drink, he prepared to travel to the Avidya Forest. Okay, so we got Irminsul in somewhere in Sumeru. And we got supposedly Canria somewhere underneath. There's a lot going on in Sumeru. I wonder why. I'd like to know what the finalized map is going to look like. Is this going to be somewhere at the center of Tivat? Is there some sort of significance to the location itself? Oh, and we got a little Irminsul, I think, symbol. That's fitting. That's fitting.
Boring!
I'm still waiting for it. I was not expecting that. That caught me off guard so much. If I was expecting humor from someone, it would not have been Dainslev. But I think it was just serious. He just wanted his drink. What if erosion can also cause short-term memory loss and made him forget the chasm incident? Oh my god, that would be spicy. I mean, he did say that it was recovering his health, so he must remember something. And imagine that he even forgot health then. That would be terrible. That would be terrible. But yeah, I could see something like that. But I hope not. Do you imagine how hard it would be to... Why is the Sumter be triggered? I did nothing to you. They are usually friendly. What? Can you not? Okay, there we go. Free meat, I guess. Imagine that going forward. We are going to have to deal with Dainsleif a lot. We know that. So imagine that going forward is just like, who are you again? Ah, yes, back in my day, we still remembered faces. It's just going to turn into a grandpa.
Wait,
It's like Alzheimer's.
this place, it's familiar.
Oh, there he goes. There he goes. That's the most grandpa thing to say ever.
What about it? It looks pretty normal to Paimon. Was it like this hundreds of years ago, too?
Yes. The forest has barely changed from how I remember it.
So there is no
There is
erosion
very
in the
little
forest.
human
Noted.
activity here after all. Let's search the area and see what we can find.
To be fair, there are a lot of routes to prevent erosion in this kind of terrain.
Is this a field? It must belong to whoever owns that house over there. But it looks like it's been abandoned for a long time. You could be forgiven for thinking nothing was ever grown here. Or, wait, maybe nothing ever was grown here.
How is this relevant?
It's an extinguished bonfire. Forest rangers, perhaps?
The field is
Looks like
clearly
it's been ages since
cultivated.
it was last lit. And clearly they put it out carefully to prevent a forest fire, too. That's responsible.
Nothing else stands out in this area. All that's left is that building. Come on.
Building is a generous term right there. How come some erosion happens to some characters more and not others, like Halfdan? I forgot how to spell his name. I think that's how you... I think you're missing an L, but yeah, I think that's pretty much it. That's what I want to know. Same, because Zhongli has perfect memory. Zhongli doesn't forget. Zhongli knows everything that has ever happened, I swear to God, but he still fears erosion, and is the oldest of the gods, the ones that we know so far at least. And we have A, which is probably much younger. We actually don't know. We know that she and Baal became the Archons while she was a Kagemusha 500 years ago. We don't know when they were born, but still, she's probably much younger, and she's really afraid of erosion. And then we have Zhongli, which is 6,000 years old, just strutting around. It makes no sense.
Wait, we're just gonna go barging in? What if someone's home?
I mean,
Unlikely.
does it look like someone lives
There are
in...
no signs of life in this area. We should be able to enter without incident.
If you say so. Well, you lead the way then, Dane.
Do you not want to get in trouble? Sorry, if you hear my my little pencil squeaking on a page, I don't know why it's making that much noise. I'm just taking notes as I go. Okay. The sounds of the bird chirping, that's so nice. Actually, there are sounds of birds and other animals in this game that are not actually in-game. Like, there's no model for them. Oh, that looks
So
cool.
there really isn't anyone home.
Can we get something like that in our teapot, please?
Ugh, this place is so dusty. Paimon bets no one's lived here in years.
Close this again. I want to see that close.
Investigate carefully.
That's cool.
We mustn't miss a single detail.
No shoes on the bed. Behave.
This bed looks pretty ordinary. Huh. There's nothing underneath it either.
I mean, I think we could see
What
that.
sort of person would want to live here? It's so dark and damp. Can't be all that comfortable.
I mean, it's a rainforest. Of course it's going to be damp. That's sad.
There's a box over here. Why don't we open it? And by we, Paimon means you.
Chicken.
Paimon's just scared that whatever's inside might bite her fingertips off.
What in the world is going through your head? You sure are going places with your paranoia. One day Paimon is going to be really paranoid and she's going to be right.
A mirror.
Oh, that's 7 years of bad luck, supposedly.
It's a makeup box?
There's a couple of brushes in there, so maybe. Just a regular mirror. It's just broken.
That's kinda disappointing. Paimon was hoping we'd uncover some super big secret. Especially after Dane talked this place up.
It's like, are you talking shit about me? It's not helping. It's not even helping, okay? So, Paimon is excused. She can't talk shit about him. Oh? Are we alive? Is everything okay? I'm seeing the feed that's a little bit laggy on my phone. Oh god, it looks bad. Are we back? I think we're fine. Same with karma. It feels like the karma concept doesn't exist when not talking about the actors. Sure, you are right.
The damned will sooner
I'm
die
sure
again
Asian Lee
than
have
lay
killed
a
a lot of
hand on
monsters
me.
too, but they don't talk about karma at all. You are right. You are right. And when you hear the Yakshas talking about it, Xiao says it's because it's had a lifetime of killing. If it's just because you are killing stuff, then I'd expect the gods that fought in a war to have karma as well. Freak, even the Traveler. The Traveler, we don't know how old they are, but like, They are experts in fighting. They've been around for a while. They've been through multiple worlds. They are from a world that no longer exists. I'd expect them to also have blood on their hands. And if karma is like a universal concept, it's not just restricted to Tevad, then even them they should have it as well. I don't know. It's weird. It's so weird. Sorry, I'm tripping on my words a lot today.
Hey, look! It's a bull! Guess whoever used to live here liked to cook, huh?
How are you going to eat? You need to have at least one bowl. Why are you so
Can't
surprised?
you smell it? There's a heavy scent of medicinal herbs in here.
Still? After supposedly such a long time?
Oh, so it's a medicine bowl? Seems you're right. You've got a good nose on you, Dane. Doesn't look like there's anything else worth our attention here. You sure we're in the right place, Dane?
I see what you're saying, Nocturnal Winter, but I don't think Zhao was a Yaksha when he was born. That's the thing. We don't have a proper distinction between a Yaksha and just the other Adapti, because Yakshas are supposedly a race that thrives in war. It's like their bread and butter. They are all about fighting. But the other Adapti are also said to be very good fighters. And there were a lot more Yakshas than just those 5. There were like Pervases and stuff. There were others that didn't really get screen time because they weren't generals or anything. I think that being a Yaksha comes as part of your contract rather than something as a birthright. So I'd expect Zhao to not have been a Yaksha his entire life. And if that holds up, he would only have become a Yaksha after Zhongli rescued him and gave him his new name. Because when he was being a slave, he would not have been a Yaksha, and also his brothers and sisters did die because of karma, and they, at least as far as we know, they weren't really forced to fight, if that makes sense. Yeah, the other 4 Yakshas weren't enslaved. I think so. I don't think they were. At least it was never mentioned.
My memories are quite foggy, but my subconscious and instincts both assert that something once happened here. But we'll exhaust ourselves if we search aimlessly. I hear noises outside. Let's go and check.
Noises?
Is this a Conrian thing? Do they just have heightened senses? Like Kaya could also sense them.
It's not much. Just some minor adversaries.
He even knows what it is exactly. Can we try the enslave in combat now? Like what we do with the
Monsters?
story quest for the
His ears are
travelers?
sharp, just
No,
like
the
his
characters.
nose. He's in surprisingly good shape for a 500-year-old.
Oh my god, she just called him a
For
grandpa.
someone who's as full of surprises as Dane, it's hardly a big deal. Anyway, let's beat up these monsters!
Oh, you didn't die. More? Really?
Solidify!
Where are you going? Why is my camera panning like that? I don't like
My
that.
apologies.
Seriously? Seriously, Xiao? Okay, there we go. We are done. We are done. Maybe
I
actually
doubt
more
that
of
the
an
appearance
occupation
of
than a
those
race
monsters
species.
was wholly random. There must be something nearby that attracted them.
That's what I think, too. That's what I've been led to believe, because we have that cutscene where Rex Lapis is supposedly establishing the Yakshas and making a contract with them. So I'd expect them to just be regular Adapti that somehow got that role by entering the contract, yeah.
A ley line anomaly, perhaps. But it seems to be more than that.
Oh, I love that. The ley lines are like the scapegoat of this game. Something went wrong, there's an anomaly going, it's the ley lines. It's the damn ley lines.
Okay. I'll go slightly further out to investigate any issues with the nearby ley lines. I might be a while. You should wait for me here.
But why? No.
What? You're going alone? You better not be trying to keep some secret from us.
Your suspicions are as banal as they are unwarranted. I merely think that this house should remain the focus of our investigation, and as such, someone ought to stay here and keep an eye on it. Not to mention that if even forest rangers are capable of investigating ley lines, I will be more than able to handle it alone.
Okay, that doesn't put me at rest. And also, why is the texture not loading? That's messing with my head.
Fair enough. Guess we'll just camp out here then. Good thing there's a fireplace over there. Let's make ourselves something to eat. All this running around has made Paimon real hungry.
With all the dust around. Are we going to cook dust bunnies? Is that it? I don't like when they just make us wait. I don't like that. I want action. Okay? Wait, what? Higher? Oh, no, never mind. I just need to light it. No, it's taking damage! Get out of there! You and Paimon make a fire, and before you know it, night sets in. Poor Benny. It's always Benny. Him and his bad luck.
Your cooking is as good as ever. Even if there was no other reason, the food alone would be enough for Paimon to stick with you.
She was like, you have nothing else to offer, you know, but your food is good. Well, freeloading comes more natural freeloading comes more naturally to you than most. Oh my god, they have no shield.
Dane's taking forever. He
She
said
doesn't
that there
even
might be
deny
an
it.
issue with the nearby ley lines. How bad do you think it could be? We came together, but now it's back to just being the two of us again. You know, now that Paimon mentions it, we really have spent lots and lots of time together, haven't we?
I mean, yeah, since she woke up. The Speed Force of Genshin. It's a race? Oh, you got a reference. Okay, I gotta check that. But it's still weird to me because they are still adepti, you know? So how do you divide that? Do they just... They're just born that way? They're just born and the universe is like, no, screw you. You are going to suffer your entire life. Like, this guy over here is also good at fighting. He can also fight. He can also kill stuff. But it's fine. But you are going to suffer, my boy. It's just so bad. You set yourself on fire? Yeah, I do that on a daily basis, okay? It's just on brand with Benny. We gotta keep it lore accurate, okay? Ingenuity, hey! How are you doing? Good to see you again. Good to see you too. I miss streaming so much. I genuinely did. It's
nice just to get my mind off stuff and just talk with you guys.
But you know,
So-
life sometimes is
Don't
rude
take
to
this the wrong
you.
way or anything, but,
No, Paimon!
do you ever get tired of Paimon being around?
Oh, she's being so bashful. She just shrugged off the comment about there being a freeloader, but it's been weighing on her. Oh my god. You make my day every day, Paimon. Yes, you do. I mean, her voice is a little bit annoying sometimes, but I genuinely love Paimon. She's so cute. Not really. You are better than nothing, I guess. Holy shit. No, Lumine, no. Take that back.
Oh,
Take your shield
stop
bills. What
it.
the
Now
hell?
you're embarrassing, Paimon.
Oh, she's so cute.
So, next question. Don't know if it's okay to ask this, but Paimon's curious. What was it like traveling with your brother?
Yes, fish out the lore. Fish out the lore of the traveler, please. We know nothing about them. We need to learn about them before we learn about this world.
The stars?
The stars. Oh, there we go again. We'd gaze at the stars, just like this. And we'd point out the planets we wanted to visit. Holy, okay. Okay. So they are like... it's like intergalactic travel. They are just hopping through the stars, literally. Okay. Huh. You know why this is catching me so off guard? I always imagined that it will be like dimensions, you know? The way she describes it, it's like us being here on Earth and going to Mars. I always thought they would be traveling, like, not as literally, just through dimensions, but they travel as shooting stars from one planet to the next. So how did they end up in Tevat when the sky is fake? Did they just crash through a dome or something? What is going on? Oh my god.
Wow.
That's a lot. We travel through the universe, always by each other's side, with all manner of hope and despair. Okay, just one universe, not a multiverse? This is the first time we've ever been separated. If nothing else, I just want to know what happened. Oh, Lune.
Paimon understands. Being separated without even knowing the reason why, it's just
Hold on, were you separated from someone? Is that hitting too close to home? Tell us, Paimon. You can tell
But
us.
we'll find the truth together. Sure as Paimon's your guide. Just you wait, Heavenly Principles. And you too, Tavat.
Oh, there we go. The power pose. Just you wait, Heavenly Principles. She's gonna kick your butt.
You know what? We've talked too long about this sad stuff.
No.
Let's
Keep
talk
going,
about
keep
something
going.
happy instead.
Keep
'Cause
going.
If you're sad, Paimon will be too.
Oh, her voice just cracks. Thank you, Paimon.
All right. It's getting dark, so why don't you rest? Paimon will take first watch. Don't worry, no monster's gonna come and eat you up.
Well, this is a first. Paimon is going to bed before me.
Oh, come on! Don't say that! Paimon just wants to look after you for once.
Oh, good night then,
Nighty
Paimon.
night. Go on, shoo! Off to sleep!
That's sweet. That's really sweet. Memories of your stealing fill your mind as you fall soundly asleep. Oh. Can we get a cutscene for that, please? Just got done playing this quest. There's a lot. Oh my god, yes, please. They already reshaped my understanding of the world of Tevat in like 40 minutes. So I'm scared to see how this is going to end, honestly. Like, from even Kandria, the location
Hey,
of Kandria, not what I
Time to wake
expected.
up. The sun has risen.
Wait, let me just mute for a second. I need to. Oh my god. Okay, I'm back. About dimensions. Yeah. The imaginary tree, yes. That's what I was expecting. So I wasn't expecting it to be a direct travel because I don't think they would be able to go to the imaginary tree. I know it has been implied that you'd die if that happened. So I was expecting them to just, I don't know, teleport from bubble universe to bubble universe attached to the tree, like from leaf to leaf. I was not expecting this. Not at all. Why are your...
What a deep sleeper.
Why is your eyesight so
You
blurry?
do know that we need to...
Okay, I think she's just sleepy.
Tear stains.
Oh.
You dreamed of your sibling last night, didn't you?
Oh, no.
All right. Rest here a bit longer then. I'll head into the forest to investigate.
Oh my god. He has empathy. I did not think you were capable of that, Tinsley. Why are you going back into the forest? Oh, she made a noise. That's new. She's not talking, but it was a noise. How did I sleep till morning? Why didn't Paimon wake me up to switch shifts? Hang on a moment. Where is Paimon anyway? No! Was she eaten by a sumpter beast? Paimon! Come back! I vaguely remember Dane coming over. Did Paimon go into the woods with him, seeing how I hadn't woken up yet? Whatever the case, looks like it's just me here for now. Guess it's time to stretch my limbs and have a look around. Uh-oh. Wait, did that noise come from inside the house? Paimon, is that you? Somehow I don't think so. Paimon, isn't it time for hide and seek? I don't think she'd do that. No reply. I should go inside and check. I swear to God, Hoyoverse, if you do something to Paimon, I'm gonna kick your ass. Star-crossed night. Stars, it's always the stars, the real ones and the fake ones. So much lore in the stars. Was word they'd make Paimon more evil, aggressive because of how she treats Ito, for example, so this was a really nice change. Paimon is so adorable in this quest. She is! That's the thing though, she jokes around with the Traveler. Like, you know when you have a really comfortable friendship and instead of just being nice to your friends, you just like, hey bitch, how are you doing? You know? That's how I treat my friends when I'm really comfortable with them, and it goes both ways. Because it just shows that you are at the level where you can just make fun of each other without any hard feelings being involved. So even when she's being mean to the Traveler, I actually read that as a sign of affection. And yeah, she can be a little bit mean sometimes, but I don't think I have ever seen Paimon being truly mean to the Traveler.
What
Intimidating
do
man.
you think you're doing?
You startled me.
This place is not whatever you think it is. Nor should you be poking your nose into my business. Begone!
Top 10 things that you should never say to someone you do not want coming back. That would pique my curiosity like crazy. I would not leave and I don't care. Whoa, just calm down. I'm only here to look for my traveling companion.
Your travel companion?
You mean the one
It's
that was
Conran!
keeping watch by your
Wait,
side
wait,
last
wait,
night?
wait! His eyes, his Conran!
Your companion departed for the forest early this morning. That much I saw with my own eyes.
Why do you sound like that? You sound like you ate her. What are you, a cannibal? I thought so. Still, I don't know if I can trust this person's word just yet. Look at his eyes! Please look at his eyes. So you mean to say that you were nearby last night?
What business is that of yours, hmm? All you need to know is that I claimed this place first. And what I do here is none of your concern.
Are you like the legal owner? Can you do that? I don't think you can do that.
Do I make myself quite clear?
Nope.
Leave.
I don't wanna. There's something strange about this person. I need to find out what he's hiding.
Well, what are you waiting for?
I don't think I'll have much luck trying to find my companion in the woods. I think I'm better off starting here for... Wait, I think I'm better off waiting here for them to come back.
If you must. Suit yourself.
He just goes and does a 180 like that.
I've been observing you. And you
Oh, it sounds
don't
like such a
look
creep,
like
oh my
a
God.
forest ranger, nor someone from the academia.
I don't like the way it sounds.
Still, I'm warning you, no funny business. Promise me that, and you can do as you please.
Tell me why it sounds like an old creeper that would just speak in between the stalls in a bathroom. Why? I'm no villain, nor will I pretend to be a saint. Oh, I like that.
Okay, fine. Whatever. Just move aside. I'm heading in.
May I join in? I was out here all night. I'm cold.
You...
Yeah, you're not that intimidating. I'm sorry to burst your bubble.
Oh, go on then. Have it your way. I knew I wasn't going to be able to hide this anyway. Just come in. But no overreacting to anything you see in here, okay? You understand
What,
me?
did you move an entire warehouse into that little hut while we were sleeping? Relax. I've been around. It takes a lot to phase me. Got it.
Come on then.
His voice acting is pretty impressive throughout the quest. Yeah, there's a lot of feeling in there. I don't know what to do with the direction that they went with right now, but a lot of the times NPCs have a rather bland voice. This person knows what they are doing. There's a hilichurl in there. Oh my god, there's a hilichurl. You are caring for the hilichurl because you are Canrian. Oh my. This guy's attitude just asking for more suspicion. Yes. I'm sorry, if you ever want someone to go off your property, you never tell them, don't go in there. There are secrets in there. You can always find them out. Like, that's the first thing I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go snoop in. A hilichurl? Why do you keep a hilichurl at home? It's a pet.
Mind your own business. And don't worry, he isn't aggressive.
Is he a family member of yours?
How could he be? He was too young for anything like that.
Was it a child?
So don't you lay a finger on him. Just find yourself a corner to rest if you're tired or cold.
You are from Canria, aren't you? Thank you, Lumine. Good morning.
Huh?
And why are you surprised?
No, Conria. Who are you? Exactly. And how do you know I'm from Conria?
I'm just a traveler. I've my daughter from Canria. Your clothes, your eyes. Definitely the eyes. Definitely.
Do you worship a god, traveler?
Foolish. It's like pray to your god because you are about to meet them. I follow no god. In fact, I count some of them as my foes. I follow no god. No god. Oh god. I follow no god, though I count some of them as my friends. I think I'd like to hear the first one better, considering the fact that Canria was nuked.
Sounds like you've had an eventful life. All right, well, my name is Ida, and you are correct. I was once Conrian.
You cannot just discard your nationality like that, even if it no longer exists.
I apologize for my earlier hostility, but you must understand, as far as I'm concerned, humans who do not worship the Seven are nigh extinct.
Oh, give us the dirt on the Archons, please, go ahead. Yep, I really thought you sounded like the Electro Abuse Lecter. Oh! Oh, you're right. Could it be the same voice actor?
And all who
The Lecters
place
have
faith
the
in
same,
gods
same
are
kind of like
my
lovely voice.
enemies.
Oh my. Okay, we went with the right answer, I feel like. That sounds a little too black and white. Spoken like a Draconian. I mean, you don't know that many to derive a
That
conclusion.
may be. But the fact is that chances to talk to people like yourself have been few and far between since the cataclysm.
Ask the big question. Like, have you ever seen a little guy that looks like me?
This wretched curse of immortality. Who knows how long I must continue to suffer like this?
Double standards again. Like, why were some people caught so hard by the curse? Why are some of them cursed to be hilichurls and abyss mages and lectors and whatnot, when other people just look human? And like, I don't know what is going on with Dane's face. I don't know why he has that mask. But this guy looks totally fine. So does Kaya. Like, why? And Kaya seems to have been born later, like as a descendant. He wasn't there for the cataclysm. This guy, however, has been around. Is implying that he was around before the cataclysm. So he hasn't even aged. It does say that there's an immortality curse. Why is it not also cursed to look like a hilichurl? Like, what is going on? What is the criteria? What decides how hard the curse hits you? I don't get this. What is this curse? What is the curse of immortality exactly? I take it that's how you have survived for so long, yeah.
The curse. It was a little gift given to the people of Conria by those vile gods.
Okay, so that also answers the question. Because I was always on the fence. I didn't know whether it was given by the gods or if it was gold, I don't know, trying to make an invisible army or something like that. Let me just write it down. I'm not a very fast writer. I'm not. I love to
We
be, but I'm
lost our
not.
home, our loved ones, everything. The agony of the cataclysm itself was already too much to bear, but then came the curse, robbing us any chance of release.
Okay, so it wasn't actually during the cataclysm, it came after. Oh, that smiley face, what does that mean? Is that spoilers for what's going to be revealed?
All we can do is watch helplessly as our souls erode and our bodies decay.
Erosion again. So Ida is just like Dane, someone who bears the curse of immortality. So why did some people turn into hilichurls? There we go, thank you. You are asking all the right questions. While you were afflicted by this curse instead.
Because, although Conria began with a single bloodline, it was a home to others too.
Okay. I see.
Any who forsook their gods and came to Conria were welcomed as our fellow citizens. When the cataclysm came, we pure-blood Conrians were declared the greater sinners. Upon us the gods placed the curse of immortality.
Okay, this may just be me, and trust me, sometimes I'm tired of life too. But like, somehow, the curse of immortality doesn't seem as bad as being turned into a hilichurl. But maybe that's just me. I like to retain my mental faculties, thank you very much.
But those whose ancestry belonged to the domains of other gods were punished with the curse of the wilderness as they fled,
Okay, so not direct
turning
family.
them into monsters.
So who is this hilichurl
He
here?
is Kari Bear,
The name of the
my
quest?
illegitimate son.
His family. Oh no. Wait, are the hilichurls also immortal? Though they suffer erosion, right? We saw them in a chasm. So it's not a 2-in-1 curse? I don't know.
How times have changed. I can say that out loud with no consequence now, but It was once a matter of unspeakable shame.
Okay, also a little look into the society there.
I was a noble of Conria. I resented the life that my family had arranged for me.
Now what was said between Kai and Dane makes sense. It does, because you immediately looked at him and is like, oh, you are a pure-blooded Canrian, because it's not a monster. And that makes sense now, you're right. Also, Kaya. Albrecht, yeah, it's probably pure-blooded, but again, he was born later. And I wonder if someone is born into that pure-blooded bloodline. Like, are they still going to be affected by the curse? Are they not?
Then, one day, I met a beautiful woman amongst the people. Her roots were in Mondstadt, but...
Always
what mattered
Mondstadt.
to me, it was love at first sight. Kari Bear faced great hardship from the very moment of his birth. All due to my selfish desires, and I was never able to be there by his side for any of it.
Oh.
And after all that, he turned into a hilly troll right before my very eyes.
Oh, poor dude.
I always owed him much, and now at least I can finally be close to him.
What happened to his mother?
She was.
Killed during the cataclysm?
We were separated. I do not wish to dwell on it.
I'm sorry. I know this must cause you great pain.
It could be worse. I suffer the pain of loss because I once had everything I could wish for.
That's a little off. It's a little messed up, actually.
And now that I have lost almost everything, the little that remains I see with new clarity.
I've noticed that too, Nocturnal Winter. His eyes, like this guy and Dane, also both have little... What little? Wait. Wait, my brain froze. Both of them have irises that are really stark. There's a dark outline to them. It's a very clear primogem shape. Kaya's is a little more subtle. There's not so much black in there, and also I think they're a little smaller. The shape might also be a little bit different. And if he's pure-blooded, they should look the same. Maybe it's because he was born later. I don't know. I really don't know. Also, I want to know how exactly did an entire bloodline come to have this type of irises? Which is probably not that an interesting question, because we do have a lot of characters with different irises, and even characters that come from bloodlines with animal traits. So maybe it's not that weird, but still, how does this happen? What kind of genetic variation do we have going on?
If nothing else, at least I still have Kari Bear.
What do you plan to do now? What were you planning to do around here?
Yes, that reminds me. I only returned here to check on Kari Bear, but
he wasn't here last
I
time
do have
around.
other things I wish to do. You may come with me, if you're so inclined.
It says he returned, but he wasn't in here. Hello? Can we interact with the Hilly Troll at all? We can. Wait. Well, that was disappointing. Thank you for nothing, Hoovers. Lower.
Boring!
Oh, just got stuck.
Over here.
Alchemy? A crafting bench? What are you going to use this for?
I'm sure you're wondering why I brought Kari Bear here to Sumeru.
The lost art of Kimia?
Well, it's because he needs a medicine that can only be made here. One which will help him to recover his clarity of mind.
Recover his clarity of mind? A Hilly Troll? When we were in the chasm, Dane said that the curse could not be undone. Is recovery really possible?
I do not hope to break the curse.
Oh, he reads
I
thoughts
am
now.
well aware of my powerlessness against the punishment of the gods. But it is said that this medicine is imbued with the power of Sumeru's god of wisdom and can awaken the mind from a state of deep stupor. It has been used in the past to treat cases of mania. I believe that it
He
might
needs
just
it.
work.
He needs it for himself. Holy shit. Where did you hear of this?
I read about it in a book.
Oh my god.
From the Royal Library of Conria. It was banned. I mean, since this medicine requires the power of the seven to work.
Okay, first of all, someone give this voice actor a raise. And second, I'm actually getting little goosebumps. What the? I don't trust this guy.
In my youth, I disliked the life of nobility and craved excitement. I was leafing through some forbidden text and happened upon it.
You know, there must have been a reason it was banned. It sounds dangerous. But also, it could have been because it has to do with gods, and Kanri doesn't like them.
What other choice do I have? What exactly would you have me do, huh? The gods have already punished us. What does one more sin matter now?
There they go with the sins as well. That's such a recurring theme as well. Alright, don't get too worked up. I understand. No matter what, you have to try.
Never mind. As long as you understand. I'm sorry. I struggle to take control of my mood sometimes. Perhaps a consequence of having lived too long. Yeah.
Oh my god.
As it happens, I am in dire need of some help to make this medicine. My hands don't have the dexterity they once did. I fear they may be decaying from within. All thanks to this curse of immortality.
Erosion working from the inside out?
Okay. To start with, take this ingredient.
A mushroom, okay. A mushroom? I've never seen a mushroom of this kind before. It's true, I don't think we have them in a while.
Also, do you have any of Sumeru's regional specialties on hand? I believe they're
Oh, yeah,
called
right there.
Kalpalata lotuses and Sumeru roses.
Both of them. But yeah, I do have them on hand. I'm a hoarder. I've picked some before, yes.
Oh, wonderful. Oh, in that case, we have everything we need. This is the method for making the medicine. You just need to follow the steps.
Okay, let her cook. Let her cook. Earth and water, wind and fire, craft for me what I desire. And that's also so interesting because why are you bringing the elements into the mix? Is this elemental energy that goes into crafting? Is that all? The sickness onto... What? Never mind, I didn't get rid of all that.
Is it done? Oh, splendid. Let me see.
Why do you look like that?
In all honesty, I do not know what the end product is supposed to look like. The banned book didn't feature any illustrations. Well,
are you sure you want to try that
The
on your
moment has
son?
finally arrived. Curses.
Excuse me? Is it time to give Carrie Bear the medicine?
No! We need to perform one final step to complete the medicine.
We need to curse it?
I said before that this medicine relies on the power of the God of Wisdom for its restorative effects.
Oh, are you serious?
Which means we must pay a visit to a statue of the Seven.
Okay, not a literal curse. It just considers it a curse because it doesn't like the gods. Got it. Ouch. That can be easy for someone from Canria. I understand your reluctance. Since he needs the God of Wisdom's power, should I get Nahida to help? Forget it. Haida hates the gods. It could complicate things. I'll just do it his way.
Let's go.
I mean, he doesn't need to know.
Bring the medicine with you.
The poor kid already suffered enough. I swear, Genshin is actively doing everything in their power to make me feel bad about killing Helitrons, but it's never gonna happen, okay? It's just fun. It's just fun to watch them die. Did I fall off the ledge? Somehow I feel like I didn't quite land there.
Statue. How can I bow before this thing?
Oh,
God
shut
of
up.
wisdom! Look at me!
It's your son! Bow down for God's sake, come on.
I will utter no prayer, nor will I sing your praises.
Besides, it wasn't Nahida that did anything.
You and your kind destroyed my home. Wrought unfathomable suffering on my compatriots, yet here I stand before you.
I do understand where he's coming from, though. I'd still like to know why Khaenri'ah was nuked.
You cannot mock me more than fate itself already has.
We'll probably not learn about that until we actually get to Khaenri'ah, though, which is terrible.
God of wisdom, I seek not to disavow myself of the sinful blood that flows through my veins. I wish only to beseech you to have pity upon a young and unfortunate soul. My son, Caribert. He was turned into a monster before he had the chance to witness anything beautiful in this world. This is no fate for a child.
God damn it. It's always the tough part, it's always the children. Like, you usually think about the nation getting destroyed, but of course there were children in there.
If everything the gods have done was in order to have the impious people of Khaenri'ah bow their heads.
Is saying all of that, but Brooke Divided was just protecting Erminsul. Yeah, she was protecting Erminsul and laying down her own life just to protect the people from the disease that the King Dashret had unleashed. So, if there's a god that does not deserve his hatred, it's Brooke Divided and little Nahida. Especially Nahida, she wasn't even around.
Then I bow to you now.
Not to mention that there's only 2 gods still alive that were actually in the Cataclysm itself.
I have given up all I ever stood for. All I ask is for a tiny miracle. For Caribert to see this world once more. Please, God. I beg of you.
That's a broken man right there. Oh, she looks so sad as well. Okay, props to the writers. I'm liking what they are doing right here. I may not know the whole truth behind the Cataclysm, but the people of Khaenri'ah have truly suffered. Why could Khaenri'ah and the Seven not coexist in peace? I don't know. Why could the Sustainer not let you leave?
I have made quite enough of a fool of myself for one day. Let's go.
Things will get better. Wait! Doesn't that look like the rock from The Lion King? I had never noticed that, like the Pride Rock. I can see the top of it, but... Is it just me? Wait, it looks like it. Like, if there's a little bit of a taller rock right there. Wait, my mouse. Like right there. There could be the cave that the lions sleep in right there. Okay, back we go. I don't know if we should give whatever that concoction is to the little Hilichurl though. I don't think the kid deserves to suffer anymore.
Boring.
Okay. How did you injure your hand? Were you in a fight with an adventurer or something?
Caribert?
It sounds like a pet name as well, Caribert. It sounds so sweet. The Hilichurl seems almost lifeless. Its reactions to everything are incredibly weak.
Well, we've prepared the medicine. We might as well try it.
With your help, Haida feeds the newly made medicine to the
Caribert.
Hilichurl.
It's me. It's your father. Caribert.
Anything?
Caribert. Please, say something.
I don't think it's going to
I'm
say
sorry
anything.
I couldn't be at your side when you were born. And that I failed to reach you and Mama in time when you both were suffering.
How old was he?
But I'm here now. Papa's been by your side all these years. I've never left you, not once. Are you still angry with me, Cory Bear? I know. You're awake now. Do you not want to talk to me?
Did he never turn aggressive? Because the hilichurls out in the wild can get pretty aggressive.
I'm so sorry, Cory Bear. Forgive me. Please, say something, anything.
Cory Bear, yeah, that's what I hear as well.
Please. Please.
I just hope. It didn't work, just let him rest. Don't do anything you'll regret, please.
Oh, gods above! What more do you want from me? You took everything from here, and I still bowed to you. I'd give you my very life if only you cared to take it. But you won't even let me die.
Oh.
I knew it. I should never have trusted anything that had to do with the gods. I was just deluding myself. The gods of this world have never stood with humanity, not even for a moment.
Calm down, Ada. There might be other reasons it didn't work. I mean, he was never fully lucid at all.
Other
Ever since he
reasons?
became a hilichurl, right?
What do you mean?
Such as, who knows, perhaps dosage was too low, or maybe it takes a full course of treatment.
Huh. You really think so?
Well, no, but I just want to give you some hope. You have to exhaust all options, unless you are ready to give up on Cory Bear.
Give up? No, never. And yes, you're right. I cannot let myself wallow in despair. Even if I must stay here with him for 50 years, 100, what difference does it make? I do not lack for time.
I do not lack for time. We have always had time. The line from the Abyss sibling. Is that a play on words? Is that intentional? That's the spirit. I'll keep helping you. But what is Paimon? To have infinite time, yet no hope, can only be called torture.
Let's go. We'll make another dose.
I don't understand if hilichurls existed before the Cataclysm or they created specifically from the people of Kandria. That's a good question, because I don't remember exactly where. I don't know if it's my mind making it up, but I have this vague memory of it being mentioned that hilichurls are not like the rest of the beasts of the Abyss. So it's possible that they were already around. And I know there were theories circling around about hilichurls maybe being like past cycles of Tevat, like the people from past cycles and not just from Kandria. But here they are telling us that this one hilichurl at least came from the people of Kandria, that were not actually from Kandria, were from other nations but were in Kandria. So it's possible that they were already around and they were just kind of used as models to make these new monsters as punishment for the people, maybe, I don't know.
The most crucial ingredient in this medicine is the unusual mushroom, which makes things complicated, but not impossible.
Where did you get that mushroom from anyway?
I grow them.
Oh, so there's something in
in that
there.
field.
Wait, in a field? Like a crop? What, in the ground? Not in like
The
rotten
details don't
wood or
matter,
something?
right? Curb your curiosity and just do as I instruct. If you truly wish to help me, that is how you can do it.
Sounds, she's just being petulant. Fine.
There is a waterfall near the statue I prayed at. I need you to collect some water from there around 2 in the afternoon.
Wait, why does it matter? Is
I'll
it
be
the temperature?
here watching Cory Bear. Once you're back, I will make some fertilizer for the mushrooms. Good. Then please head over when the time comes.
Wait, I'm still worried about Paimon. Where is Paimon? It doesn't seem very much in character for her to just leave. She's scaredy. Even if she was trying to go after Dainsleif, I don't think she would just live on her own. I don't like this. What did you do to her? Did you find her? Did you do something to Paimon? Like, I may feel bad for you, but I don't trust you.
Useless.
I don't like this. And where is Dainsleif as well? You said that, oh, just leyline stuff. I can deal with it, but it's still not back. And it's been a while, because he woke up the Traveler in the morning. Paimon was already not around. And then it just left and never came back. And now we need to get all the way back up. Oh god. I love these things though. I wish we had them all around the map, not just here in Sumeru. They are great.
Boring.
Okay, he's waiting for us. Good, good. We don't have to go all the way up. Why do I feel like the fertilizer like human blood or
Coribear's
something?
condition is stable.
Is it from Paimon? No, please not. Yeah, it's shady enough. It's shady enough to the point that I could see that, yeah.
By which I mean he still isn't responding. Anyway, give me the water.
Where did you get the bucket from? Aida carefully watered this field. I still don't think that's how you grow mushrooms.
Stand guard here for.
They are completely exposed to the sun.
Whatever you do, don't let any forest rangers approach the house. Understand?
Of course, your secret is safe with me.
Ah, good.
Emergency
I'll be
fertilizer,
back soon.
no!
The fertilizer
No!
won't take but a moment to make.
You're still going to make it. Wait, how do you make fertilizer? It usually you have to wait for stuff to rot away to make fertilizer. How are you going to make it like so fast? What are you going to do? I don't trust you. Why can we not be in there when you are making the fertilizer? Oh, fungi, monsters, and so many of them. It looks like they're coming for this field. Is it what is growing? Is it the mushrooms that are disrupting the ley line somehow? Does watering the field somehow attract monsters? Better fend them off. I don't like this. I don't like whatever these mushrooms are. And they were kind of red.
Stabilize.
Is it actually blood? Is it actually blood?
Take flight.
Oh, that did not reach the big guy. Paimon's small, so she decomposes fast. No! Don't do her dirty like that! Oh. You see, the problem with that is that she also wouldn't make for a good emergency food. You'd run out of rations super quick. Is that all? Oh no, there's a little guy. Bye-bye. More? You kidding me?
Stabilize.
Come here, let me burn you. That's the wrong one. I just wanted to melt.
Whirling
Since
snow.
I can't freeze with this team. With this quote-unquote team. Very much makeshift.
Gather.
Come here, come here. There we go. That did nothing. What kind of damage was that? You do have your weapon. The thing with Ayaka, the past abyss, I was trying to clear the first few floors, and Ayaka was doing like 2-3k damage, and I was like, wait, what the hell is going on? And then I remembered that I had given the...
Was it monsters?
Oh, you was expecting that. I remembered that I had given her sword to allay them, and I was like, oh yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. And she's been gone a while. She has! I don't like this.
Thank goodness you were here. I couldn't have taken them on all by myself. I'd have to hide and wait until they were gone.
Why are you saying it like that?
Oh,
Stop.
yes, I've got the fertilizer. The effects can take some time to kick in, so let's get on with it.
No, let's not. Show me the fertilizer. I want to see it. I want to see you make it. I want to know what you are doing, because somehow those mushrooms are probably disrupting the ley lines and attracting monsters. I don't like this. I don't like this.
Next, we
what?
pick the mushrooms and repeat the same steps as before to make another dose. I trust you still remember the method.
I trust that I do not trust you. Oh my god. This feels very wrong. Very wrong indeed. Are we using the remains of our dear traveling companion? Tell me that you at least used up the rest to make soap or something. Don't let her go to waste. Ida, that's the medicine's ready. Hey, stop daydreaming.
Oh, sorry. I just, after resting in this field for a while, my thoughts began to wander.
What's up with the field? Even Dainsleif seems to remember it.
I have been so very wary for many years. If only I could fall asleep here in this field and never wake up again.
Wait a minute. Is this like what happened in the chasm? Is that why Carrie Bear is sleeping? Is this something that maybe we are right on top of Canria and somehow that's making them feel tired and sleepy? But do the curse denies you even this? You still have Carrie Bear. I don't like this. This is all
I
very
do indeed.
weird.
That's why it was just a fleeting thought. Thank you for your help once again. And now, for the final step. Back to the statue of the Seven.
Oh, his voice got all raspy. Are you just going to, I don't know, keep on humiliating yourself like indefinitely? I don't think maybe you should try to do whatever you're trying to do away from this field, because something is going on. I think I don't trust this field
We're
at all.
here.
I don't know if it's the
Let's
mushrooms,
begin.
if it's the field itself. Wait, is that him?
Wait a moment. Hey, what was that? Cory Bear?
Wait, I don't think that's him. The Carrie Bear had something wrapped around his wrist, like it was hurt. That one didn't, unless he took it off. What? He left the house?
Oh no, he must have left while we were too busy preparing the medicine to notice.
Wait, don't tell me. What if he switched out the sun for some random hilichurl, like, centuries ago, and he doesn't even know? Because they all look the same.
Come on!
No.
We have to catch up with him!
Shouldn't we, I don't know, go check on the house first? Maybe? Oh, also, they are going to give us one intertwined fate at the end of the quests now, from what I read for the Arcane quests. I don't think they are going to give us one for each quest that we did in the past, but I wonder if they are going to do that for new players. Like, if you are going to get one for all the early quests. That would be nice for my Claymore's only account. However, I'd be very mad if we had to miss on all of those wishes just because we started playing
That's
earlier.
not Cory Bear.
No, it's not. There's no silk scarf around his arm. Oh,
Right.
Is that meant to
Cory
identify
Bear's
him?
scarf was a gift I once gave to his mother. I use it now as a marker of sorts. My eyes must be going. How could I not recognize my own son?
Yeah, but
This
this whole
decrepit
trail
body of mine.
is being attracted like what happened in the chasm. We don't really see a lot of hilichurls just laying around in this part of the forest. Still, this hilichurl, there's something strange about it.
Yes. It doesn't seem interested in us in the least. It seems intent on walking in that direction. Where could it be going?
No idea. Let's go have a look.
Yes.
Will we meet Paimon in there,
The more
please?
we
I'm
know
worried.
about hilichurls, the better.
Why are you saying it like that? The more we know about hilichurls, the better. It doesn't sound creepy at all. No, no. Oh, we are nearly out of bounds. Okay, so I guess we are going to meet Paimon. We just need to go out of bounds and she'll come running back to us like, no, let's explore this area ahead of us later.
Did it go in
Fuck.
here?
Ooh,
Well, let's head in.
ooh, sanctuary. I don't like the look of that. No. Is this like a domain we have to fight? Well, there's no team selection screen yet. Maybe just loading first? Okay, no. I guess we aren't fighting, or at least not that much.
What a ghastly place.
Oh, this looks
Has
like
it
in Kanomiya.
always existed? I swear I've never
It
noticed
is in
it before.
Kanomiya. Wait, yeah, I remember from the trailer now. Look, what are those hilichurls doing?
Huh. It looks like they're worshipping. Sometimes walking, sometimes kneeling in worship, and it appears to be in earnest.
You should check that out of bounds theory next time. Do you think, I mean, it's gameplay mechanics, I think should probably still pop up? Because they wouldn't want.
Only one way to find out.
Oh, now suddenly is brave. The air here and this creepy scene, it's eerily familiar. I mean, even the candles, like there's a gemstone thingy, like It's kind of like amber colored, a little bit paler maybe. Like that crystal up there. Like there. Get out of the way, birdie. That one. That's Ikanomiya through and through. Even the statues. Can we approach them? No! No, we cannot. Can I kill them? Will I get in trouble for killing them? The underground cat? I don't know. I have... No, stand there! I have no idea. It could be either of them. I think they're... Oh, chest. I think they both have that kind of eerie vibe. But again, I haven't been to either of those locations actually in a while. I haven't even been playing, if I'm being too honest. I haven't had the time. The Abyss. Is this the Abyss?
Is this a teleportation device?
She's speaking.
What energy is powering it?
She's speaking. It's a miracle. She can talk. Alamine. I like that they are giving them more voice. I don't know how to describe it, but I like it. Oh, is the stream okay? Can you guys hear me? Wait. OBS, please. Uh-oh. Are we okay? Are we back? Oh, my connection is not good. Can you guys hear me? I'm scared. I'm scared. Please don't kick me out now. Swear to God. It used to be only when I was doing stuff that was not Genshin, but I've been kicked out of the game itself a lot recently. I don't know what is going on.
Useless.
I'm just scared. I don't know why they make MC talking moments so rare. I mean, I don't know exactly why they did something like that, but they did take into consideration our complaints, and they did give us more voice lines recently. But at the same time, while I do agree that they should be voiced, and I don't really know why they thought it was a good idea not to voice them in the first place, it also makes it a little bit more special, you know, because you're just not used to them talking. So I remember when we were fighting Signora, the Traveler was challenging her, and they spoke, and I was like, oh my god! I started screaming like in my room, like, yes! You tell her! You speak! You go, girl! Just the fact that they speak, it just becomes a treasured moment, you know? Just by virtue of them using their vocal cords alone. Like the bit, we are good now. Okay, thank you. Can still hear. Thanks, nice. Prefer it that way. Allows it to feel like immersed, but it's just my opinion. Yeah, I think it might have been done with the intention of maybe allowing them to be a little bit of a self-insert, which I don't think fits that well because they aren't self-insert characters. They have their very own personality, which is changing and growing as time goes on. And even between the twins, I think there is some differences in personality, which isn't really being very much explored in the game just yet. Because, yeah, players would probably get mad. Why is that so slow? Players would probably get mad if your choice of a traveler actually impacted your game in a big way without us ever being told about that in the beginning of the story. Like, it's a choice that you think is only going to be aesthetic in nature, and then, oops, turns out it isn't. And it already isn't purely aesthetic because Lumine hits a little bit harder than Heater. And Heater is faster when running, but Lumine is also faster when attacking, so there's already weight to that decision. To make the story change based on that wouldn't be too great, but again, that's probably what they were going for, like a self-insert kind of character. Don't attack me. If you don't attack me, I won't attack you. I'm just feeling bad for Curry Bear, you know? Wait, how do I... Up? Around? Oh, don't fall, don't fall. What am I not seeing? Do I have to, like, go around? Can I go around? What? No. Oh, there's a chest in there. How do I get in there? Do I have to take, like, that portal? And will that take me to that one? I mean, there's a portal inside. Maybe? Did I come out this way? I am very directionally challenged, okay? These kinds of domain, they are made to mess with me. Oh,
How did I
we're
get
upside
on the
down.
ceiling? Did the room turn upside down, or gravity itself?
Are you okay? Are you getting nauseous? What is going on? Why does she sound like that? Okay, I got 2 of them. I don't know what I'm collecting them for. Do you guys remember Kazuha's domain from the Golden Apple Archipelago of last year? That gave me motion sickness, which in and of itself was pretty bad. I didn't think that the mechanisms were that hard, but the motion sickness combined with the fact that there was a lot of going back and forth. So basically, I knew how to solve the
Those memories, so dark.
Okay, I think we should be going back live now. Okay. Still laggy. I'm watching on my phone to read the chat. Okay, I think we are back. Sorry about that. I don't get why this happens. Because yes, I am using Wi-Fi. I'm not using Ethernet. I don't have an Ethernet cable. But like, my Wi-Fi is actually really good. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if it's CPU related. My OBS, it requires that.
So dark. The damned will sooner die again than lay a hand on me.
Okay, are we back? I did run into the admin this time, administrator, so hopefully... okay, I think we are back. My god, why does this happen every time? I swear to god. I know I need to get myself a new PC. I just cannot right now. Please work with me. Welcome back. Okay, thank you. Okay. I hate when this happens, but last time around we did this and it actually worked. Like, OBS didn't bother me anymore for the rest of the stream. So hopefully that's going to work as well. Where do I have to go? That's a good question. I have no idea. Can we just... Can you just tell me where I have to go? Can I press V? Can V and you can just, I don't know, give me the glowy things. Do I have to go back in here? Here's to no more crashes. Yeah, I sure hope so. I swear, it's maddening. It's maddening. When technology does not work with you, it's just terrible. The good side of that is that usually I get so mad that my stutter kind of goes away. Oh, there's a chest in there. I feel like I'm definitely going to miss some chests. Chests? Oh my god. I talk about not stuttering and yeah, that's what I get for that. Do I need to go? No. Oh, I do. There's the little quest marker right there. Spoke too soon. Did it crash again? Oh my god. I'm watching it on my phone. It just looks atrocious. It looks atrocious. Like, I meant for this to be like a way for the quest to be stored and people to watch it if they wanted to just go over it again. But that's unwatchable. Can you not? Please.
Here.
I hate this. I hate this so much. Why? What did I ever do to you? Oh? You know what that reminds me of? I don't know what you call it in English. You know those paper thingies that you do? That I used to do that a lot as a kid. You just put your pointer fingers and your thumbs inside of that. It's like a paper pyramid, but it's like 4 of them all together, and you just move it around, and you have different colors inside, and people need to choose the color that they want. And there's a little description that you add to that. I don't know what they're called. We call them quant scares. Basically, you ask the person like, how many times do you want me to like make the movement? Because you make 2 different movements. So depending on the answer, you get a different set of like drawings, and you choose then based on that. I always use elemental sight to find all the chests. Wait, you can do that? You can use elemental sight to find the chests. There's no way. Oh,
Fate
there's
has
a big
not
guy.
granted you the right to enter this place.
An Abyss Herald. No, he doesn't look like someone from the Abyss Order.
Do you insist on an audience?
Okay, so not all of them joined the Abyss Order.
Very well. Then I grant you the trial of destiny.
I don't want to. Do we have to fight with the Traveler? No, we can use a team. Nice. Is he a Cryo one?
Let's light it up! Everybody
Who's
stay.
Cryo? Do we have any
Evil
Cryo ones
conquering.
as enemies already? Oh, I only have Bennett as a Pyro unit. If he infuses, that's gonna take a while. Oh, there we go. God damn it.
Stabilize.
Well, I guess this is a game of patience now.
Teamwork is dreamwork. Huh?
Order
Can
guide you.
Jean-Louis chip away a little at it? It can. Okay, nice.
Solidify.
Let's light it up. Huh. Off we go.
Oh, wait.
Huh?
Why? See, even Dia would be more useful in here. I like her so much, but I'm going to clown on her a lot.
Huh?
Yeah. Well, Ingenuity, you did say that maybe it would be better to wait for Eula on the Claymores only account, so I guess that's what we're doing now. Huyu versus like, oh no, they are conflicted. Wait, let me help you, my child. Let me ease your worries. There's not much of a choice to be made. Okay, there we go. Yep, I know them, I forgot about your call. Okay, so it wasn't just over here, nice. Kid name, I don't know what we call them over here. In here, it literally just means how many do you want. But yeah, I don't know. I've never heard anybody refer to them in English, so I also don't know. But that was a suppressed memory. I didn't remember those things until I saw that. And it doesn't even look that much like it. It's just, I don't know. Who was that? He was terrifying? I've seen similar characters before.
He was a perfect being. I'm in awe.
Huh? Indeed.
He
What the?
had the most wondrous aura, a perilous yet beautiful power. Oh, truly mesmerizing.
Are you okay?
And yet, you were able to defeat him. Oh, your strength is greater than I had imagined.
That's right. I'm a god. Get on your knees and worship me. You have unconventional tastes. I just have lots of combat experience.
Let's continue on. I find myself growing more curious by the second and more excited.
What, is Daneslip not going to be around for the rest of the quest? What is going on? Please don't tell me we actually don't find Paimon until the end of the quest, or not at all. Imagine we actually become separated from our traveling companion until the next installment of the Arkan quest. I would lose it. Yes, okay, can you... Oh yeah, can you see them through the walls? You can't, but it pops out. It just stands out if you do it like that. I had never thought of doing that. That's genius. That's such a good trick. Oh my god. Actually, you know what I've been thinking? Why are they called Arkan quests? Like, I know, you have different chapters for the different regions, and the big boss of each region is the Arkan, so it makes sense for it to be called Arkan quests, but
made it to the end.
sorry, I'm talking over him. Not all the Arkan quests actually involve an Arkan. Is there something in there? Are they pointing us in the right direction? Are they diverting our attention? Am I just thinking too hard about it? Maybe. Is it called the Origami Fortune Teller? Actually, let me check. Let me check if that pops out. Origami Fortune Teller. It is! You're right, it is! Thank you! Thank you, Ryan. I had no idea that's what it was called in there, in English. In there? Not in there, just in the language. What is that thing? Wrapped in chains, hanging in midair, emanating a sinister aura, there's no mistaking it. It's just like the defiled statue. Oh, you didn't forget about it after all. Good to know, good to know. Oh, I just got like a Honkai feeling from that, with the picture just popping up. So it does have something to do with the Abyss Order, and these worshipping Hellish Trolls remind me a little too much of the Grand Thief. Well, the Grand Thief did die, though. Did he just worship it until he died? Did he just die of thirst? Aida, this place is bad news. We've got to go. Oh no, he's already too entranced. Aida!
Oh, dear creature. Why do you bow down? For fear of the unknown? Or for power that you covet?
Oh my god. I asked my sister, they are called sheep shops. Okay, so there's several names, I like that. Oh no, I checked when we called it the Shutterbox. That's awful. Paper fortune teller / origami fortune teller sounds so much nicer. Okay, but that's actually really interesting. You got different names depending on maybe region. That's really cool. As far as I know, we only call them that. I have never heard anyone refer to them as being origami, even though it's what they are. You are folding paper, but still. I think that's the only name we have, but I might be mistaken. Because again, sometimes I'm talking with like my classmates from college, and we are from a little bit all over the country, but some of us are pretty close together, and we come to find out that some words are only used in a little region, and that the other region right across from it already uses different words. I'm stuttering again, sorry. So it's really interesting. Whose voice is that? It must be coming from right inside my head. Can't Aida hear it? Why does the shadow look like that?
Oh, dear creature. Why do you bow down? For I am no god. I am but a sinner.
Okay, this is a Canrian speaking? A sinner?
You are like a flower, born in sin, yet pure, spotless. I know your fate well. You need no longer hold back your resentment, nor accept the countless lies. Go forth, become a transcendent one. Rise beyond the fate bestowed upon you. And I shall shed a tear at the end of time, as I gaze back upon your life.
Who is this? The end of time? Who in the world are you? What do these words mean? The voice, it's gone. At the end of time. You know, I don't think that's the case. But the word that just popped in my mind was like primordial one. Because at the end of time, a being that does not fear time or erosion, apparently, which the traveler and their twin also appear to not fear. They appear to be immune to it, as far as we know. And it's just looking back, it being a sinner, maybe in the eyes of the second throne. I don't think that's a primordial one, but that would be interesting. Now I've had two different mysterious voices speaking in our head. Yeah, and you know, I still believe that the first one we heard... What was that? I still believe that the first one we heard was Istaroth. So imagine if it was actually the Shades just speaking to us and toying with us. Aida?
What just happened?
We're afraid. Why?
When I saw that thing, my heart was instantly at peace. I was overcome by a sense of awe or joy, perhaps.
Are you alright now?
I am. I feel good. In fact, I feel better than I did before I came in here. How peculiar.
So if we bring Curry Bear in here and we manage not to make him just fall into the worship forever, could he actually regain some clarity? Something's not right about this place. We need to get out of here.
Oh, is that so? All right. As you wish.
And his voice is normal now. He's not laughing like a maniac anymore. You leave the ominous cave and return to Aida's house. Who the hell is that? A sinner? You would expect that to be referring to someone from like Canria, but also the architecture looks a heck of a lot like Enkanomiya, and the people of Enkanomiya were also called sinners. How is everything connected? I have so many questions. I have more questions than I have answers.
Caribert, Oh, thank goodness. He's still okay.
The fine, okay. Don't we still need to go to the Statue of the Seven? Why are we back here?
I have a strange feeling that what just happened was meant to be. For this to happen, right at the moment when I was dreading worshipping at a statue of the Seven, it's as if fate was calling to me.
It's the devil tempting you to go away from God.
You say that I bowed before that thing, so perhaps it might be just as effective.
I mean, it actually did work with you. That sounds like a ridiculous idea, but if you insist...
I have to try. No matter what, you said it yourself. I have to exhaust all options.
I mean, sorry, my phone just got a notification. I mean, yeah, and it actually seems to be working, but I'm not sure if that's something that's being given freely, you know? Like, yeah, maybe you get some peace of mind, maybe you get some clarity, but maybe there's a price to pay for that. Because we did see the thief die. It's making noise.
Papa?
It's speaking! The Electrical is speaking! Hi, little guys, how are you doing? Thank you for joining.
Cory Bear!
I was not expecting that voice to come out of that
my
body.
Goodness, it worked! It's a miracle! Oh, Cory Bear! My dear son!
I can't believe it. I'm stunned.
You see?
I'm not, but I don't
Cory Bear
trust
can
this.
speak again!
Where's Mama?
Oh no. Oh no.
Mama is... Cory Bear, look at me. Do you know who I am?
He just called you Papa.
Of course. You're Papa.
It was a very young child. Oh my
Salvation!
God.
Sweet salvation! Yes, yes, this is what this feeling is.
This is not salvation. That's a little kid stuck in the body of a monster.
How do you feel, Cory Bear? Are you fully awake now?
Yes. It feels like I just woke up from a long, long sleep. I dreamed that I was hiding in a little room. I didn't dare go out the whole time, and I didn't want to either.
Oh my God. We are getting the feels for what it was actually like. Oh no.
My body! What happened to me? Is this me?
Why do the thumbs look like that?
Papa? What's happened to me?
Oh no.
Don't panic, son. It's just... While you were sleeping, we went into a fairy tale world. There's no more Conria here. No more home. But... Do you know what that means? No more red sky. No more...
God, sustainer.
End of the world.
Oh my God. That's straight to the feels. Oh my.
In this world, you have to be a little monster, but you get to stay with Papa forever.
Am I dead?
It's arguably worse.
No, of course not. Look, Cory Bear, you still have Mama's scarf on your arm. That means she's watching over you, protecting you. So how could you be dead?
Maybe it's King Ermin and is like possessed by the Abyss. So the Abyss would be an entity? The Abyss itself? Or it would be like whoever's in charge, whoever is ranked above the Abyss sibling. It's so weird because if we knew, like, we know there's a big monster in the Abyss. There were things in there, probably for a while. And I don't think that big monster was referring to...
Really?
Definitely not Durin. Durin was dead by then. I don't know if it's one of Rindotti's creations that's down there, but Child in a Story Quest, it talks about a big monster that it was too scared to face. So, I don't know what's going on in there, but there might be primordial entities in there capable of possessing people like that. Yeah, I wouldn't put it past the realm of possibility.
Yes, really. You've only just woken up, and this must all be very confusing for you. Just rest here for now. Things will get better.
But also, when are we going to meet Skirk? I need to meet Skirk ASAP. Like, Skirk could shed so much light on so many things, and you cannot tell me otherwise. She might be Canrian, she might not, I don't know. Could there already be people in the Abyss? We don't know. I need to see her. Someone who was able to teach a human child how to use abyssal power, like what child does. There's something in there.
And, you have to promise me something. Never take off your mask.
Oh yeah, because they have like a sort of identity crisis when they do. They don't have a face.
Understand? Whatever happens, you mustn't take it off.
Okay, Papa. I won't.
How does he
I promise.
How does he eat any food or drink? Father and son talk for a long while. Ida seems like a changed man after
Not
his
since
whatever.
that day have I been so glad as I am now. I can't believe this is really happening.
Yeah, it's unbelievable. I'm still worried about the price.
I knew that placing my hope in the Seven was a waste of time. I even worshipped at one of their statues like a common fool. Never before have I humiliated myself like that. Once a murderer, always a murderer. I was naive to think that the gods who conspired against us would ever offer redemption.
Again, Ruka, Davida, and the Healer are the opposite of murderers.
But the god we saw in that cave. Now, that was a truly mighty god. Nothing like one of the Seven.
The god above the Seven. Okay. I still don't think it could be Fanes, but at the same time, or even the Second Throne. Even the Second Throne, we don't know. We don't know who's in charge, really. It's all speculation at this point. Oh my god. Genshin, why do you give me more questions instead of answers?
That wondrous power, it was truly enchanting. Surely that must have been the reason I bowed down.
And also the fact that the Traveler, being a descender, is never affected by these things. They can always hear these voices in their head, but they aren't affected like everyone else.
Now then, after one beseeches a god, and the god responds by answering their prayers, should they, do something to show their devotion?
What do you want to do? I don't think that's a good idea.
Piety is hardly my area of expertise. But surely I should honor the god that has honored my wishes.
His voice is already getting a little bit weird again. Is your mental clarity going off the window? But Ida, that was not a god. That was a sinner.
A sinner? Oh, don't be absurd. You don't know a single thing about him. How dare you utter such blasphemy?
Did you hear something completely different from what we heard?
You and I have both witnessed his divine power. When has the Seven worked a miracle like this before? Never! He is a god, mightier than they, and yet
Holier
you
than
would
thou.
call him a sinner. Oh, preposterous!
He called himself a sinner! Why are you
No
arguing
matter.
with me?
Believe what you will. You cannot shake my faith. I am going to pay my respects with or without you.
Don't do that. I feel like if he goes in alone, he's just going to stay stuck in, like, worship, like what happened with the thief and apparently those other Healy trolls, maybe? Fine, go ahead. It's your funeral. Ida's experience has deeply affected him. Not that it was particularly stable to begin with, but this religious fervor is something else. I guess I'd better catch up with him anyway. There are monsters everywhere. I can stand by and let him fall into their hands. Okay. What about Paimon? I'm worried about Paimon. Why aren't you worried about Paimon? They had such a sweet moment right before you went to bed, and now you've just forgotten about her. You've forsaken her for this crazy man and his monster son.
Boring!
And Dean Sleep is still out somewhere. Like, I don't know how much time supposedly went by in this quest, but it might have been quite a lot. I mean, the mushrooms grow that fast? Maybe in T5, but... I don't like this place. I don't like the fact that there's this mysterious voice. Is the voice coming... Oh. Oh. Is the file statue meant to hold like this consciousness? This godlike entity or sinner, whatever it is? Is that what it's meant to do? Is it supposed to serve as a vessel like what they did with Shoki no Kami? God of with Shoki. My Japanese is rusty, sorry about that. But the god that Scaramouche became, you know? He needed a vessel. He couldn't just do it with his own body. He needed that mechanical vessel. More enemies. So I wonder if this could potentially be it. If the statue was meant to be a vessel. Nope. Move.
Useless. Boring. My apologies.
Seriously, why did this open so slowly? The Abyss Order does seem to worship some abyssal force, like how the dragons and the rulers of the Light Realm. Maybe there's some abyssal queen / king / queen of night, or night mother. Sorry. There's apparently a king. I mean, maybe a queen, but we know that Kai is descended from them. So, but they created the Abyss Order. So I do think further beyond than that, there could be yes, a primordial being of sorts. That's just part of the abyss, like primordial darkness or something. Night Mother is actually an interesting term. Yeah, I could see that. I don't think we have seen lore drops regarding this entity yet, but it would make sense for them to exist. And they could just be playing this card really close to their chest, because to know that would be to understand the Abyss Order and just the Abyss itself on a much deeper level.
No. Impossible! What happened?
It's gone, but it was right here. I'm still concerned about the fact that there's Inkanomiya connected to Sumeru.
The Hilichurl worshippers have disappeared too? Was it all an illusion?
That seems unlikely. We couldn't have both seen the exact same illusion. Did we see the same thing though? I don't think so.
That's true. Yes, it can't have been an illusion. I still feel that awesome and wondrous power flowing through my mind and body. It was neither illusion nor coincidence, and certainly no dream. It was a wonder.
But there was a tremble.
A divine wonder.
The tremble in his voice.
Let's go, traveler. There is surely a reason for its disappearance, and I do believe that someday in the future we shall see it again.
Right, you just accepted it was gone, and you are expecting it to return someday. What is that? You are turning into a zealot. Let's just get back.
Could he really have been a sinner and not a god?
That's what he called himself. You take Ida, who seems to be in a trance, back to the small house. It could also potentially be a Khaenri'ah, or someone from Inkanomiya, because they call themselves a sinner. And that person, via the crystal, could have been elevated to the status of a god. Kind of like what happened with Scaramouche. Because the requirements don't seem to be that many, and yes, Scaramouche did need the noses to power his mechanical body. But he became a god based, based on like the knowledge that he acquired, right? And the faith of the people. Is not in here. Uh-oh, yeah, that seems like an apt response.
No. Maybe someone else came by and found him? No, it can't have been that. There's no sign of a break-in and no sign of anyone having been here.
Maybe he ran off. He's scared because there's a monster
This does not bode well. What if he's spotted by a forest ranger or an adventurer in his current state?
Then we have to find him first. There's no time to lose.
Wait a minute. This isn't how we left it.
Wait, is it a time loop? The mirror, is it broken, is it not? Because you said that he returned to his son. He supposedly returned, but there was nothing there when we first found this hut. Are you telling me that we just traveled through time? What happened in here? How?
Oh,
That
no.
doesn't look dusty.
Did he?
You just took the mirror? Is it broken? Is it not? I'm so lost. I'm so lost.
The mirror, it's broken.
It wasn't broken before we traveled in time? Are you kidding me? How? Hi Veronica, how are you doing? Thank you for joining. Why do I feel like I'm the only one in the dark? I feel like there's a lot of people here that know what's going to happen. And they're just like, let's see, Blue figured it out. But hasn't the mirror been broken this whole time? What does a broken mirror mean?
He must have taken his mask off and seen what he looks like beneath it.
This quest makes more sense in hindsight. Yeah, hindsight is 2020. All the little discrepancies and stuff that just makes you scratch your head in the beginning, when you look back at it, it's like, oh, so that's why. Which is exactly why I'm trying to play through the entire game again.
If he'd just done as he was told. We have to find him.
Okay, so that's why Paimon and Dainsleif are gone, right? And will we just get kicked back to the present timeline and just find them?
It's his scarf. He dropped it.
Now you can even recognize him.
Looks like we're going the right way. Come on.
This is bad. This is very bad.
Caribert! Caribert! Where are you?
Caribert, Carrie Rice, come here. And we can't say anything.
Curses! Forest Rangers.
Oh yeah, I must suffer at my own pace. Damn it.
Hey! Who are you? We haven't seen you around here before. What's your business here?
Have you seen
a Carrie Bear.
hilly churl? A hilly churl should have come past this way. Have you seen it?
I know because I played this quest already, but whoa, this quest is mind-blowing. Yeah, I have so many questions already, and I'm not even done with it. I'm scared.
I asked you first. Don't make this more difficult than it needs to be.
I said, have you seen a hilly churl?
Ida, chill.
Hey, whoa. Look, sir, there's no need to get so worked up.
It's back to being an intimidating man.
There are hilly churls everywhere. What's the big deal? We see plenty of them out here.
Exactly. Matter of fact, we just took out a few of them back there. Those dumb boneheads.
Please, no. Please tell me that. No.
You.
No. Shield. It's not him. It's not him. Calm down.
Forest Ranger scum! You spawn of the Seven are all the same. I'll have your heads if you so much as laid a finger on Caribert.
Please don't.
You're raving mad! You've got some gall coming here to our nation insulting the Forest Rangers!
Curse you all, Forest Rangers.
Stop it, Ida. Stop, or the Forest Rangers and I will have to make you. Both sides calm down for now, thanks to your urging. Okay, this is tense.
I don't get it. Why make such a huge fuss over a few hilly churls? Makes no sense.
You.
Stop that. Can you tell? Can't you tell that's the wrong thing to say?
He'd only just regained his mind. How could you do this to him? So tell me, Forest Rangers, did you really spare none of them? Did you really take out every last hilly churl you saw?
Jeez, you're really not gonna let this go. Fine, you weirdo. If you must know, I happened to cross paths with a solitary hilly churl when I left the team to, use the toilet. I was frightened at first, but it didn't seem to have any interest in me at all. It was just bumbling along in that direction.
Okay, he's alive. I think, maybe. There's still hope. That could have been Caribert.
Yes! Wonderful! Wonderful! Let's go! We have to find him!
Yes, let's go indeed. But first, just like the ranger had to use the toilet, so do I. Sorry guys, I'll be right back. Sorry about that. Just 30 seconds, please. Yeah, sorry about that. I'm back. Sorry for making you wait. I was already thinking of taking a break for a while,
Wait,
but then you
you're
mentioned
leaving?
it, and I was like,
Not
yeah, this
even
is
a
my
thanks
sign.
for the info. Goodbye.
I mean, you didn't exactly had a civil conversation, and you want to thank you now? Up here, maybe? Maybe not. Okay. Oh, there he is. He's just contemplating life. Poor little kid. Imagine how scary it would be. He's like, what, 5, 6, 7 maybe? It sounds really young. Imagine that you were just a little kid and you wake up in the body of a monster centuries after the destruction of your homeland and your mom is gone. Oh my god. We found him.
Cory Bear, stop! It's me! It's Papa!
Are you sure that's him?
Whatever you saw, it was all a trick. An illusion.
Even if it is him, it might no longer be lucid.
I told you, we're in a fairy tale world now. Nothing here is real. Please, Cory Bear, come back. It's time to go back. Cory Bear?
Is not responding. Is relapse.
How could this happen?
No.
He regained his mind. He must be able to hear me. Surely.
Oh, remember to go out of bounds before the quest ends? You are right. We need to do that.
Come, Cory Bear.
I mean, I do think she will
go home
come.
now.
But imagine that they
Papa's
actually
here
added an Easter
to
egg
take
in there.
you home, all right?
Hold on, something's not right with him. What was that? Wait, what has that strange power done to him? Is he aggressive now? I mean, he wasn't aggressive towards the Lone Ranger. Oh no.
Papa.
Oh, he's still speaking.
Cory Bear.
Papa, I can't take it.
Don't jump.
Please, Cory Bear. It's
Don't
my
tell me he's
fault.
going to jump.
I'm so sorry. If only I'd known.
It's all too much. Papa.
Wait. What happens when I take off the mask? Wait, don't just... What are you going to do? Forgot to say. Wait, you tried that? You know what happens?
I understand now. Finally, it all makes sense.
Are we back from the time loop? Is it the Drawler waking up? What happened? Did I faint? I remember Cory Bear taking his mask off, but then...
Ah, Traveler, you're awake. Finally, we can rejoice together.
Okay, I don't think we are back yet.
Wait, no. Why am I still calling you Traveler? Oh,
Wait,
I have
what?
known your true identity for some time now.
Wait, do you think I'm the guy? What do you mean true identity? Hi there, are you okay? Poor Cory Bear, yes.
I suspected it was you. Oh, from the beginning. I had to talk to you to be sure.
What are you talking about? But I've never met you.
Oh, of course you haven't. With your status, you can hardly be expected to know all of us.
Wait, do you think she's like the princess from Conway or something?
In any case, I've been using a fake name this entire time.
Wait, Genshin?
Ida is
Who
the
you
name of a
first?
servant I once had.
Chill for a second. I think if you drop another plot twist on me, my mind might actually explode. Wait, that's a lot. What's going on
My
exactly?
real name is Clotar.
I read that as chocolate when it popped up. So we got Cory Bear and chocolate.
Clotar Alberic.
No! Are you kidding? No, my jaw is on the floor. Are you Kaya's dad? It took off the... Cory Bear isn't Kaya, right? That's not it. It couldn't be it. What the... Alberic, you can't be...
You saw it too, didn't you? Unmistakable, the power inside Cory Bear and the power of the one you call a sinner. it was one and the same.
So you think your kid is the god? I'm so lost.
Yeah, I am positive now. It's the power of the abyss, isn't it?
Lord Bone, this is a Lord Nuke. This is a Lord Nuke.
At long last, I have seen it with my own eyes.
I didn't see clearly. What happened to Curry Bear?
That is no business of yours.
What? You just told me I have like a high status, and now you're talking down to me, sir. Get in line.
A sinner.
No. Okay. No. Not again. Not at this part of the quest. It's getting juicy. Okay. Are we back? I think we might be back. Okay. I restarted OBS again. For the love of God, can we just have one scuff-free... Can we have one scuff-free stream, please? For the sake of my mental health. I'm already dealing with a lot just from these revelations alone. This plot twist. We don't need any more stress added. Yes? Looks good? Okay, thank you.
Sinister. Dangerous.
I swear, the sense of timing, like, just...
Oh, I never imagined that you, of all people, would deny the abyss.
What do you mean?
How ridiculous.
What do you mean, me of all people? Are you confusing me for my brother?
We once believed that you would bring new strength and hope to Conria.
Okay, so you recognize them as a traveler from another world? Did the traveler ever go to Conria itself and just forget?
To us, you were the abyss. A wondrous mystery far beyond our imagination and comprehension.
What do you mean you were the abyss?
And
what
the
does it
one
mean?
who controls the abyss can control everything.
Sure, the brother can will abyssal energy, and supposedly so can
we
the traveler.
yearned for that future. We looked to you to take us there. But what did you bring us instead?
Is he going to attack us?
Prince of Conria?
Oh, he's mistaking us. Prince, not princess. Is he mistaking us for our sibling? Old man, you really do have Alzheimer's. Forget erosion. This is going way too far.
What did he just call me?
What are you remembering? The mirror. Oh no. What? Wait, no.
Traveler. Hey, Traveler. Traveler.
This is the memories of the twin. Wait! Ah! What? No! No! Don't tell the cutscene right there! Oh my god! Are you kidding me? I did say that the Sumeru Archon quests were my favorite. That is no longer true. What the hell is going on? I was not expecting.
Oh, thank goodness you're awake.
No! Paimon is back! We didn't check. Oh my god. We didn't go out of bounds. I thought we had time. Oh my god. Would you have come back to us? There was a memory. We were dreaming the whole time. That's why she didn't wake us up. Oh my god. It's not a time loop. It's a dream. It's always about dreams in here, this game. I swear to god. This isn't our memories. Yeah, it's from the sibling. Okay, that was a perfect reaction. What, freaking the hell out? Because that's what's happening to me right now. Oh my god. I did not see that coming. My heart is still racing. I'm sweating. Oh, what the hell? Can I replay this entire quest again, please?
Paimon was worried sick.
Oh my
Traveler?
god.
Traveler?
They are connected. like the crystal is no longer there, but they still went there with the man. The man is no longer here. So the crystal disappeared also when the traveler was there, when the Abyss Twin was there, meaning it was there even before the Abyss Order was established. And how are their memories so connected? They can sense each other, but is it how is this transfer happening? I'm so confused.
What
I am
happened
so
while you were
confused.
unconscious?
The fact that Dane Sleep immediately knew that we were dreaming about the twin, but now
I checked the
oh my
ley
God.
lines nearby. It appears that the Abyss tampered with them, and they've been in turmoil ever since. Information and memories flow within the ley lines. What did you witness?
Oh, it was the ley lines. It's always the ley lines, the scapegoat. There we go. The founder of the Abyss Order, Alberic. What happened to him?
You mean Clotar Alberic?
Yes.
After founding the Abyss Order, his faith in the Abyss led him to do a great many things.
So he founded the Abyss Order because of that voice. So whatever the defiled statue is trying to imitate, maybe they are trying to bring the crystal back because the crystal disappeared and he believed that it could come back. Is the whole goal of the Abyss Order to bring back that sinner? Who is that guy? Oh my god.
But the curse of immortality continued
It
to
will make
torment
sense.
his body and mind.
I think I'll still
And
have a
in
lot of
the
questions.
end, neither his faith nor the abyss he worshipped could save him. After 100 years, he lost his mind completely and was never seen again.
Oh my god.
Yet his dark legacy lived on. The defiled statue that we encountered previously was just one perverse product of his use of abyssal power during his life.
Okay, so was he trying to bring the sinner back? Because that's a memory. This is what happened. This isn't like the timelines that are jumbled. That couldn't have been him, and the voice is different. And despite that, my brother ultimately sided with him, didn't he?
You could say that. He wouldn't be the Abyss Order's prince otherwise.
Are you alright? You have a troubled look on your face. What happened?
Okay, either the memory was altered in some way, shape, or form during that last bit, or at some point, even the brother forgot who he was. What? I have a story to tell you. Your words sent Dane Sleep into deep thought.
So you saw his memories from centuries ago through your own eyes. It all but defies belief. Still, as I'd suspected, the notion of the loom of fate did indeed rear its head during that time. And it seems closely connected to Clotar Alberic's son, Caribert, and what happened to him.
Basically, sorry, my phone again. Basically, he was somehow tainted by the power of the sinner, and then he took off his mask, and that made him the loom of fate. What exactly does that mean? What does that allow him to do? Could we make more looms of fate by repeating the process?
And yet your brother never breathed a word of this incident to me. I wonder, was that the moment that he decided to go down this path?
I also wish that I could know what he thought about all of this. But one thing is clear. This was not a happy memory.
Indeed. Clearly, this series of events sparked a long period of deep contemplation. This was where it all began.
Yes. Oh, I almost forgot. There's something I need to check.
What is it?
I need to know what lies buried in this field.
The field? What does that have to do with anything?
Could there still be mushrooms in there?
You mean here? Well, let's start digging and see.
To explain the moment, wait, after some time, you and Dane Sleep discover what is buried in a field.
You scared the Duke out of Paimon! Did you rebury them yet?
Wait, what was it? Corpses? What? To explain the moment that the traveler woke up at the beginning of this quest was the moment that we were watching the memories of the ceiling. Yeah, I got that. I understood that, but like, what I'm getting tripped up on is the last moment of that memory, like the cutscene where the travelers just switch. Because if it's actually a memory and it hasn't been tampered with in any way, shape, or form, then it would mean that the twin that's actually assigned to the Abyss would have somehow forgotten their identity at some point, because they wouldn't remember they were the prince. I don't know how to explain that part, boy. We are done. You can open your eyes now.
A male and female skeleton, buried together.
Yeah, okay. Male and female. Male and female.
Interestingly, the male skeleton appears to have been interred much later. And it's holding a silk scarf in its hand.
So was the lover, the lover that was not from Canria, buried there? And could that be Clothar? So Clothar is not Kaya's dad, probably. It's just
But what does
an
this mean?
ancestor?
And how did you know that there were bodies buried here?
I think that the bones of the man belong to Clothar Alberic.
What? That's impossible.
How would he have died? It's cursed. Did he manage to lift it?
Unless Clothar Alberic finally found a way to rid himself of the curse.
Perhaps he did. Do you want it for yourself, Dane? Do you want to say goodbye to this
This all
world?
raises far too many questions. I need time to think, and to search my memories for some missing pieces. We should part ways here.
Huh?
He always leaves
You
us with
just
so
gonna
many
leave?
questions.
Why? You could come with us, you know.
Traveler also asked Clothar where Paimon went at the beginning. Yeah, he did. She did, but that... How exactly? Because she's reliving the memories, but she's changing them. How? How does that work? It might somehow have mingled with her consciousness and just changed the memory, but I want to know how.
It's better that we split up for now. I think that he might have seen you.
The sinner? So the sinner's still around.
Who's he?
You mean the voice that I heard inside my head?
Yes. I have my suspicions as to his identity, but I need
No.
to confirm some other details before I can be sure.
Share the suspicions, please. Don't do that. Don't do that. I swear to God, quests with Dane always drop so much lore, but they are also so frustrating because of this. Can you just, I don't know, can we talk it out? I'll get a drawing board with some strings on it and we can just make our theories together. You don't have to do your lone wolf bit, okay? I just want answers.
If the
I
time
just
is
need
right,
the answers.
I will tell you when we next meet.
Oh my God, when the time is right, divine timing and whatnot. No, just tell me now.
What do you mean that he saw the traveler? How is that possible?
It was just a memory. I mean, it wasn't, and you know it. It all happened hundreds of years in the past.
I fear that while these things would limit anyone else, they are no obstacle to him.
Oh my God, that's a powerful being, alright.
What? Why? What is he?
A sinner. Could it really be
All right,
famous?
let's leave it there. Get some rest. Goodbye.
There goes Dane.
No, don't
Just
go.
like that, it's back to being the two of us again, huh?
Don't leave me. Oh, Paimon, one more thing.
What is it?
Oh, I missed you. We didn't get to check out of bounds though. God damn it.
Huh?
A hug, yes. Oh my God. No, don't just end it like that. For the love of the seven, can you not? Oh my God. Wait. I'm behind in chat. Where did I leave? Where did I left off? I think the Loom of Fate is a way to break the curse and defy the fate/predetermined destiny that's handed to you in Tevat. Like you are basically weaving your own tapestry of stars, your own constellation, your own destiny. That's an interesting one because the Loom of Fate is associated with the abyss, like we know, and so are the stars. I could say that's being kind of literal, actually. That's interesting. But my question here is, if it broke the curse for Clothar as well, it would not have broken it immediately, you know? Because he did say that he founded the Abyss Order, and like 100 years later, he went mad. And at that point, it still hadn't formed the Abyss Order. So there was a pretty big time interval, at least 1 century, between what we saw about from Caribert removing the mask and the moment that Clothar actually died. So either he learned how to use that power later, or that explosion itself wasn't enough to just revoke the curse. Traveler also asked Clothar, what? No, I already saw that one. Clothar is presumably dead. Also, the mushrooms Clothar used for the medicine were created with the body of his lover. Oh my god, is that a fertilizer? No, Dane, stay, please. I agree. Give us the answers that we know, that we need, that we crave. Not that we know. If we need them, if you knew them, I would be able to sleep at night. Not like this. The fact that Dane knows who he might be makes me feel like it's King Ermin. It could be. It could be, but at the same time, there's such a big theme of sins around the celestial beings of this world. Like, I could see it being I don't think it's Fanes, for the record, but I could see it being like one of the thrones, just because, you know, if they can span across time, that sounds like Istaroth, right? It said, "I'll see you at the end of time," which was actually referring probably to the Traveler, not their twin. And then there's also the fact that Dane says that time isn't really an obstacle for them. So someone like that
the damned will sooner
probably
die
has
again
some
than
form of
lay a
control
hand
over
on me.
time. And Istaroth would have control over time. Who else would have control over time? Probably your creator, because usually creation is always lesser than the creator. I'm just stretching here. I actually don't think it's Fanes, but I could see the arguments in favor of that. Wait. So Kaya's role in the whole quest is just to name drop the Alberic's surname. You were right, Brian. That's all he did. That's literally all he did. He just showed up to Sumeru, drank every alcoholic drink that they had to offer, just dropped the name and left. And we already knew the name. But I think that little meeting is going to be really fateful in the future, because I don't think Kaya is as unaffected by his ancestry as the
Reduced to
said
just standing
is,
around.
you know.
How absurd.
By the way, this quest made me realize that there's a lot of similarities between Dane and Paimon. Mostly the fact that they are traveling companions of the siblings. Yeah, they basically have a similar role. I'd expect Dane to have been the guide as well, because again, the Beast Twin would have been new to Tevat as well. And then there's Paimon. Yeah, I see that. And the star motif that they both share as well. We still don't know Kaya's father, but it's definitely interesting. Okay, so here's the thing, right? If he's an Alberic, he isn't necessarily a descendant of Clothar. Not necessarily. He could have like cousins, siblings, you know? It doesn't necessarily have to be Clothar that's at the base of his bloodline. But if it was Clothar, it'd have to have found someone else and had children in those 100 years that was
The
busy
damned will
going
sooner
mad
die
and forming the
again
abyss.
than lay a hand on me.
I wonder at which point the bloodline diverged. And again, Kaya's eyes are different. Kaya was born way after the fact of Kandri falling. So I wonder if he's still also cursed, because he's growing up. But Caribert remained a little child, but he was also a monster. So again, it's different. I don't know. And that Paimon is scared of being left behind, and Dane was left by Lumine. Oh, you're right. Oh, that's a nice contrast. Yeah, Dane was eventually left by the Abyss Twin, and Paimon is shown to have separation anxiety several times. Like, even in the Lantern Rite quest, when Lumine and Zhao just stepped outside to talk, Paimon was like, "Oh, you took so long. I was so scared you'd never come back for Paimon." She does have a lot of separation anxiety. It's almost like she's afraid of the story repeating itself. That's interesting. That's a very interesting observation. Also curious how many Cariberts you've killed. Show us your archive. Should I expose myself like this? I don't know. How many Cariberts? Imagine that you were all little kids. Okay, that's not too bad. 863. That's not too bad. Oh shoot. That's Kandria right there. That's the entire population of Kandria. I am sorry, Caribert. Oh my god. I don't want to add these numbers. I don't want to add them. I don't want to know. I don't want to know. Oh, no. There we go. We are back. I think OBS is still behaving. Holy macaroni. This adds up to a few thousand. Actually, I am going to make the calculations. Where's my calculator? I must know now. I must know how many children I have massacred. Okay, back to the beginning. 863 I am scared. I am very scared of this total. They do tell us during the recap at the end of the year, but that's a long way away, so, you know. Sometimes I hunt Illitrolls just for sport. And yes, for a good portion of my time playing, I have been made aware that they are in fact the people of Kandria. Has that stopped me? No. Does the fact that they could be children, is that enough of a deterrent to stop me now? No. Am I going to keep on going on my raids? Absolutely. You know, sometimes someone needs to clean up the vat. And if that means having blood dripping down your hands, then so be it. I have not I have not killed the unusual Hilichurl nearly as much as I need, though. I've been going after him a little bit, but I think I only have like 3 of them, which isn't enough because you need to kill him 10 times for the achievement. But because he's just so chill, when I first met him, I was like, oh, you are nice. And I didn't kill him for the first few times that I met him. I just felt bad for once. Imagine feeling bad about Hilichurls. Question. I'm counting all of this. Maybe not the unusual Hilichurl. Again, tiny number. But should we count the Metashurls? 6. I need 4 more. Because these are different. They are still Hilichurls, but they are different guys. And then there's the Summachurls as well. And maybe not count as just the more typical Hilichurls. Technically, it is only one of these 6 ones. Not even the Pyro or Electro or Cryo. But, you know. Oh my god. So that adds up to a staggering 11,580 curry bears. Oh, I'm so bad. Right, I'm going to type it down. Let history record the number. Because apparently I am a mass murderer. Oh my god. That's a lot I can check yet, doesn't it? I'm in a cutscene. Oh, you're playing at the same time. I've killed 2,841 of just the normal Hilichurl. The normal? What's the normal one? Oh, this one? Yeah, I haven't killed that many. But there's one right here. That's 3,251 for some reason. Apparently I have it out for the fighter Hilichurls the most. I guess I'm a little biased. There's some bad blood between us, apparently. Wait, what did I miss back then? The female disembodied voice and his new voice could have a conversation law. Should have a conversation law. Yes, please! Imagine that they are actually antagonists. One of them is trying to help us, because the female voice does seem to be trying to help us, and the male voice seems to not be very friendly, you know? So imagine that they are just having a full-blown discussion. They're just arguing with each other, screaming at each other in the traveler's head. That would be funny as hell. Just not have a conversation in our heads. Yes, no, scream inside our heads, please. Yeah, Clother might have siblings or children other than Caribert. Yes. Maybe even legitimate children. Because Caribert is an illegitimate child and is like an half-blood, is not purely from Kandria. Kaya could be, because Kaya is not a monster. So again, I don't know if you were to be born later, if you'd become a monster just because your ancestors were cursed with that. So Kaya might also be a pure-blood Kandrian. He knows about pure-blood Kandrians and their eyes at least, but again, his eye is kind of different. So I don't know. Remember the Adventure Handbook fates? Oh yes! Oh yeah. They give us fates now. Again, I hope they... Wait, right here? Guide? There we go! I would love for them... Wait, what happened? They do give us the best ones! You can get one for every Archon quest. Oh, this is going to take a while. I am overjoyed. I am over the moon, okay? Because I have like 50 pity already in my limited event banner. And I'm waiting for Shen He. And I'm on a 50-50. So I'll take as many of these as I can get. Because if I lose the 50-50, I'm still bringing her home. I don't care. Okay? It's been over a year since her last banner. I will not accept defeat on this one. Oh, that's a lot. I was not expecting that. I'm so happy right now I'm so happy because just at the beginning of the stream I was like, oh, I wonder, I don't think they are going to give us the past fates. They could add a button to just collect all of them though, that would be nice. We're still in Kirby. Oh no, you're already caught up? Oh, that's not as many as I thought it would be actually. I was thinking that maybe they wouldn't give us the past ones. But they did! That's great. I'm happy now. I'm really happy. Lots of clicking, yes, but that's the most satisfying clicking ever. Wait, no, this is not it. I just want to check how many I have. Where are they stashed again? 21, and I got a little over 1,000. Okay, that's great. That's great. That's already enough to get to 70. I mean, I wasn't at 50. I was a little over. So yeah, maybe soft beauty territory. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Still not very comfortable with that amount, given that it's a 50-50. But okay, everything is going to be a-okay. I trust it. Backs away slowly. No, don't be scared. I'm only a menace towards hilichurls and society. You are okay. You are protected by your screen, okay? Yes, I went from 35 fates to 60 just thanks to extra premiums and fates version. Oh, that's so satisfying. That's the best thing ever. I love that. I love that. I wish we would always get as many premiums as we did. One of these past versions, I don't remember which one, it basically gave us enough premiums to get a guaranteed 5-star, which is great because we almost never have to hit 90 50, so that could actually go towards 2 5-stars if you are lucky. It's great, I love that. Also, we got the new lecture. Premiums for the new lecture. Abyss Herald, Frostfall, an Abyss Order monster that uses... Is he an Abyss Order? Not that one. That uses dark power to command ice and frost in battle. That's just same as always. And the achievements, of course. How many do I have? 371. I'm not much of an achievement hunter, honestly. But okay. So I'll have to go to the drawing board now and figure out what the hell just happened in this quest and see if anything comes from it. Also try to keep up with my uploads consistently. I have not been very consistent. Life has been kicking my butt, you know, but we still haven't met the new Husk enemy. Oh yeah, from the trailer. There was one in the trailer, right? Yeah. Oh, is that going to be from a limited event? What are they going to do? Do we have any more quests coming up? I don't know. I actually wasn't expecting them to drop Archon Quest right now, an Archon Quest, because there's something, what is it? I know you can, do you see that storm right there in the desert? That's incriminating AF, okay? I don't know what is going on in there, but there's something that we still need to do in the desert. There's a lot of mysteries still that still need to be uncovered, and I was expecting them to send us back to the desert or something. I don't know when they're going to do that. I was not expecting this quest right now, but I'm mind blown, you know? Not complaining. This was not just a lore bomb, it was a lore nuke. Yep. It was... I don't know how any of Tivat is still standing. I think the nuke in Kandria would have looked like child's play by comparison.
The damned will sooner die again than lay a hand on me.
I was not expecting to see the Abyss Twin, but I was expecting to actually physically meet them, if anything. I was not expecting that mirror to have so much significance. I do think it was weird that it was broken. So when I went back, I was like, maybe it's not broken. Maybe this is a time loop. It was worse than I could have ever imagined. So yeah, that mirror is not as shattered as my mind is right now. But I love that. I honestly love it. This is going to be my favorite quest for a good while, until they either do something better still, or maybe just going to be my favorite quest forever, because goddamn. I love what they're doing. Oh, the sun, that's so pretty. Look at that. The sun rays. Oh, it's an angel. Xiao's an angel. Oh, it went down super fast. Because they have had a problem with telling us too much during the quest for a very long time. And they did a lot better with the Sumeru Archon quest as well. But they didn't tell us anything. We were blind for most of it. There were little hints here and there. And again, if you go over the quest again, you'd notice that super fast. But they left us little hints instead of telling us. And they were like, okay, now put it together. Like they were just gently coaching us towards the the final answer, giving a little lore drops here and there, and like, okay, now you put it together. Now you put it together. Of course, they didn't give us any definitive answers, not the ones that we need, but still. Most people are upset that this quest was short.
Reduced to just standing around.
It wasn't tiny, but yeah, I understand why. I mean, I did not want Dainsleep to leave so fast, but I'm also happy that they didn't go too overboard, because if they did, it would be an information overload. There was already so much to just I don't know, shove inside your head. It's a lot. So if they were to drag this on much longer, either they would give us all of the answers, which would not leave a lot of room up for discussion and theorizing, and it's a way to build hype for next quests as well. So if they did that, they would either be giving us the answers and bringing all of those possibilities, or they would just be adding too much, or just, I don't know, adding filler at some point, because there's only so much lore drops that you can have before you get exhausted. I'm sorry, my mouth is working faster than my brain. I'm getting lost. Yeah, I'm glad there wasn't that much exposition. There wasn't. It was just perfect. Just chef's kiss. And that last cutscene, perfect. I love that. I was not expecting that. That was just chef's kiss, you know? But yeah, we are pretty much 3 hours in. Holy, that took longer than I expected, actually. See, that's not that much of a short quest, actually. But yeah, I might actually wrap it up here, because I have schoolwork to do. I really don't wanna, but I gotta do it, you know? I've gotta protect my average grade. I'm doing well. I cannot get myself some flack now. Otherwise, it's just going to go slack. Otherwise, it's just going to go down the drain. See, I can't talk anymore. This is what happened to my brain. It's mush. It's mush right now. Also, it feels like the slashy model is a lot closer now. Can we see it from here? I've heard some people like trying to calculate its exact location, because the model has been 3D for a while now. And from what they've been saying, and I haven't done any of that, I don't like math, so I'm just going to believe them. It's apparently over where Fontaine is expected to be. So maybe I actually like the idea that Slash is just roaming around, kind of following the traveler, you know? Because they have visions. They are not omnipotent, omnipresent gods. So I like the idea that they just need to move around in their little floating island to just physically keep an eye on the traveler. That's interesting. Also feel good luck and good night. Oh, bye then. Thank you for joining, Ryan. Thank you very much. Yeah, I will. I will need good luck for that. Yeah, my brain was smashed off this quest too. Yeah, I'm having trouble speaking on most days, okay? Even on a good day. But today is just not it. I need to think. I need to think, and I need to sit with my thoughts in a dark room and just make sense of this mess. But yeah, thank you very much for dropping by. This was a lot of fun. And next week we are probably going back to our old streaming schedule. So probably Claymore Impact maybe on Wednesday, and then a little bit more lighthearted stream on Friday. We could maybe, I was thinking of doing like ranking, making a tier list and just ranking Genshin characters as Genshin players. I think that could be interesting. Not something super lore heavy, just playing with the characterization and just trying to see what kind of read we have in the characters. That could be interesting. But yeah, if you guys have any suggestions, I'm always open to taking them, either in the comments or if you want to join the Discord, the link is always in the description. So yeah, we'll see that. Thank you for streaming now. Thank you for dropping by. I love streaming for you guys. Thanks for streaming again. Good to discuss everything with you guys. It was great. Thank you. Thank you for your opinions. Thank you for sticking with me, despite the scuff, despite OBS, despite my stuttering. So thank you very much. I really appreciate it. So now I'm off to homework land, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, your evening, your morning, whatever you are. And I'll see you again soon, and I'll try to get that next video that I'm working on as fast as I can. Bye!